I think we're back up. Can anyone let me know if we're back and live? Are we live?
That one is down, but I think the new one is live.
Are we live? Testing, 1, 2. We're back. We're live. Are we live?
Yes.
Anybody?
We're live.
Yo, these classic Andes aren't going to take me out today, guys. These classic Andes aren't going to take us out today. We stream until the lights go off. Until my woman comes in here and calls me an idiot. We stream. Yo, we're back. Okay. Dude, Xfinity is such a freaking joke. I love a 15-second outage. It makes me love my life.
What a scam.
Why I love it. I pay the most money for the best internet until I can. Until my woman comes. Never. That's never happened.
That's insane thing to say.
I am a virgin. I have never made love. Please teach me how to do it. Anyways. Okay. Let me fix the chat. Okay, let me see. Boom. Okay, we're back. Last thing to check is this. Boom, boom. Okay, I think we're officially in business. Did I tell you? I think we're good on Twitch and YouTube. Guys, can I get some ones in the chat if we are still good and everything's fine across Twitch and YouTube, please? Can you guys let me know? Let me fix my backup stream. Hold on. We got tons of ones, baby. Tons of ones. We back, baby. We back.
I think everything's back up.
Okay. Damn, sorry about that, guys, man.
That's tough.
Waste. Juan? Yes. All right, shout out to you guys. We are back. I don't even know what we were talking about. We were talking about the roadmap. Going through this. Not your fault, brother. It is what it is. We still ball. We're here. So going through this a little bit more. Let me turn down the volume here. Yeah, it's a lot of exciting stuff. I think for me personally, though, throughout... This is going to sound crazy. I'm most excited, though, about Labyrinths. I gotta be completely honest. I know there are some World of Warcraft players that don't like delves. Like, I know there is, but I am not one of those players. I am someone who is, like, genuinely, in my heart of hearts, so excited for Labyrinths.
Yeah.
Like, I've been begging for an advancement or update toward delves to make it a more grandiose experience. I love mega dungeons. I love when dungeons and events feel long and rewarding, like running Blackrock Depths in Classic, or running a mega dungeon in retail. It's just a fun, genuine, awesome adventure.
100%.
So giving me the ability to do this solo is just such an awesome experience, and I'm in love. And
one thing, like we were
excited.
talking about in
Hey Juan, we're back up, by the way. We're back up on YouTube. Oh, whoopsies. I don't even know.
Well, and remember we were talking about the other day during the stream was what would be really cool is if during this, to kind of disorient you and make it really feel like an adventure is no map.
Uh-huh.
Right? And you had to kind of just explore it.
No map.
On your own. That could
You're
be cool.
a dirty dog.
It could also be annoying if not done, depending on how they design this thing. But
listen, anytime you cool. Listen. One thing we got to do is anytime you come up with a good idea, ask the chat what they fucking think.
That was a chat idea. That was not I stole that idea.
Then you're a terrible person.
I stole that idea.
You're that guy?
Yeah.
Then bring it up. Let the people know. Talk about it.
Do you guys think that it would be cooler to have it in these labyrinths that there is no map and you have to just raw dog, full on, try to find your way through this thing?
Raw dog. Wow, look at you. You little weirdo. You little freak.
Yo! Let's live. What's wrong with you? No, horrible idea. Well, alright. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Listen, I heard some people in the last stream, they were like, but it would be cool if you have to bring in your own notepad and map it out yourself.
Okay.
You know?
It sounds cool in theory, but fuck me. That sounds like a disaster. That's crazy. I would get so lost. I get lost even with a map. Yeah. Listen, the idea of it, of course, in theory is like, wow, it'd be a real adventure. I'm pissed off after about 15 minutes. This ain't Dark Souls, man. This ain't Dark Souls, and you're not that guy.
Listen, I'm not saying it would be...
No. Here's what we need to do. We're going to run a poll. Should Lance get up and exit the studio? Yes or no? Get out.
Oh.
I'm just joking. If they could set it to where you wanted to turn off the map or leave it on, yeah, but you could do that.
What if there was a hard mode with no map that if you did it with no map plus extra things, you got
true?
That's transmog.
That's fucking cool. Now we're talking.
Huh?
Hard mode. I'm gonna vote no.
Hear me out.
No, we need the pretty one. Yo, you're right. You got to have the good looking guy.
Hear me out.
Slash roll. Yo, true.
They have a hard mode.
No, we need more bad ideas.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
No, keep that guy around. He's good to not listen to. I love that. That's so funny.
Hear me out. Here's the new idea. One life. No gear.
Hardcore.
No map.
Character deleted.
If you die without reaching a fire, like a little campground, like a fire,
You have to rub
you
peanut
lose
butter.
your souls.
You have to rub peanut butter on Ian Hazakos' feet. Yes or no? Go, chat.
If you fail, you have to go to
All
Ian
right.
Hazakos' house,
Nope.
rub the peanut butter on his feet, and say, yes, Zalatath. Yes, Zalatath.
That's crazy. Anyways, let's go through some of the stuff that was like really majorly announced. I thought they had like a little section. Who hurt y'all, dude?
A lot of pain in the
Help
soul.
Help me. I thought they had like a little recap session.
All right, new idea. Just as Canadian said, if you die one time, your account is perma-banned. You lose everything.
Oh wow, Jesus Christ. Anyways, I was also very interested also in this ambassadors program. This is a really cool idea to sort of get communities and Discord servers involved with like finding, a place to call home. By the way, really quick, if you guys are interested, our Discord is open. Let me take away my private messages.
Well, I want to say this, by the way. The guild spots are limited, guys. And I want to make this very clear.
We're going to have a second. We have a second guild.
We do have a second guild that will be available. But in the main guild, the spots are limited.
Yeah, we're really trying to scrub through and figure this shit out. It's
Also,
really tough.
if you're in the main guild, if you're not logging into your characters, you're going to have to get kicked. I'm sorry to tell you.
We're down to under 50 spots left. Holy shit. Well, also, it's going to trim probably one more time right before launch. Probably like a week. Can I join the guild if I only solo? I mean, sure. Because you're also a very dedicated viewer, Mary, so absolutely. But I would say that the spots are going to get cleaned up one more time right before launch because we're doing like a purge. Yo, Fudd, what's going on? Good looking. Ashes is dead? Absolutely. Wait, what do you mean Ashes is dead?
So, I guess something happened.
Wait, what
today, 'cause
happened to
that's the-
Ashes?
That's not the first time in today's stream that someone said
Wait,
that.
really? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah. Oh, also,
Wait
I
a second.
actually just got a message from the GM.
Steven Sharif. You got a
No,
message?
man, from our
Oh.
GM in our guild. We're probably gonna make it so you can only have your main in the guild, guys, because we have so many people who want to be in the guild.
What? Ashes of Creation is imploding in the Ashes of Creation subreddit? What?
In the subreddit.
Wait, what's going on?
Huh?
What the fuck is happening to Ashes? Is anything good or no? No way the stream failed again. You're lying. No, we're live. There's no way. We're good. We're live. Yo, you're scaring me, bro. You're giving me freaking anxiety. Is Twitch okay? Are we good on Twitch and YouTube? It says I'm good on YouTube. No, we're live? Okay, sorry. Okay. Wait, so what happened with Ashes? Bud? Yo, by the way, Fudd, I miss and love you, buddy. Hope you and the kids are good. And the wife, of course. Obviously.
You know what's crazy?
Lance didn't steal my bad idea. I'm sad.
That's fucking nuts, bro.
Ashes is dog. Yo, listen. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Yo, I played Ashes.
Oh, you're gonna get the stream taken down right now. You don't watch your mouth.
No, what's going on? Yo, it's bugging out. Yo, what is going on? Steven resigned and whole dev team got laid off. You're fucking trolling. There's no way. There's absolutely...
Ramp said that at the same time.
There's no way. Yo, do I get my money back? There's no way. There's no fucking way.
What?
There's no way.
Again, a notification.
There's no way.
Yo, Narc was right this whole time?
It was a scam? No fucking way. There's no way humanly possible this is real. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
Act.
They ran out of money.
Something they're legally required to do, is my understanding, when you're laying off people. And so, again, to recap the message,
Sharif
that
was the CEO of Ashes.
Listen, 2026, Intrepid Studios will issue a layoff notice to all of its employees via first-class mail. This notice affects all job title at all positions. A company has no alternative other than to undertake an entire and permanent plant closing within the meaning of the WARN Act by close of business on February 2nd, 2026.
They're shutting down in a week? Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yo, when I would say that, like, that game's never coming out, it was like a meme.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe it. There's no fucking way.
So the last scam they did was put it up for early access to try to get the $40.
They're the most sack of shit people ever. Oh my god.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Currently, the company does not have plans to coordinate with the local workforce development board, and there are no bumping rights.
Are you fucking kidding me? Yo. Yo, what the fuck? Wait, is this real? There's no way.
It's actually kind of a big deal.
Are you joking? That is a nuclear deal. Bro, that was one of, like, supposed to be the MMO saviors. So, like, that's a huge deal. If Ashes can't make it with the amount of funding they have.
Wait, hold on. The first time I saw that gameplay of that game, I knew it was not the savior of Jack.
No. But you know what I meant? It was supposed to be one of the big ones supposed to come out. Like, a sure-handed, like, this Riot MMO, like, everyone thought it's a sure thing. Like, what the fuck?
I knew it, bro. Even sure.
There's no way. There's no way. Oh my god. Wait. No, November 24th, no. No one's made videos on it. It was just announced.
Okay, so
is this real, though?
No, give it a day. You never know.
I feel like there would have been a lot more news. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Holy shit. Does anyone have any articles we can see? Does anyone have any sort of articles or anything that we can see, like a link to or anything? Hey guys, just tuning in after playing AOC all week. Wow, what a game. I can't wait for the full release.
Brutal, what's up, buddy?
Yo. Wait, Brutal, so what's going on, dude, with Ashes? No, all jokes aside, did it... Just found what I typed above. See what I typed above.
It was announced in Discord 45 minutes ago.
An unusual number of employees, over 20, have recently updated their LinkedIn profiles to open to work, including the senior leadership members.
Yeah, that's...
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. This game, yo, this will be the biggest con scam
I actually can't wait for the
ever.
documentaries that, like... Maybe you should make a documentary.
Bro, I don't got the time or energy to make a documentary on this. I can't do it.
Dude,
I don't even know enough. Like, if I was a part of it, okay. So this just came out a few hours ago at 5 p.m. Ashes Creation team addresses early access issues in community letter, delays development stream. Apparently, Steven pieced out after the board started doing stuff he didn't like. No clue how truthful that is. Obviously, that's what he said on Discord.
So he quasied out?
He pulled a quasi. He said... Yo, there's no way. Let me get my music back on. Hold on.
Damn. Big rips, guys. Big, huge rips. But listen, it is what it is.
No, it ain't rest in peace. It's rest in shit.
No, rest in power, King. Rest in power, King.
Okay. So let's go through this. Ashes Creation team shared a letter to the community to update and efforts to address some of the big issues since the Steam early access launch, from RNT and body issues, which by the way have been a fucking nightmare, to unfinished gameplay systems and elements and performance issues. To accompany the letter, the next development update stream has also been pushed back, which by the way, they never do that. They always give them on time, with having more in-depth responses to the issues they have new today. It's alpha, early access is okay. You've joined us on a journey, not a finished road. That doesn't mean you should accept broken systems or unclear direction. True. They address the widespread frustration over so many issues, with several of these belonging to different aspects of the game. Performance issues and bugs, including crashing and gameplay breaking issues, are different. Okay, so related,
Pantheon outlasted Ashes of Creation? Pantheon outlasted it? Holy shit.
Fucking Pantheon. Okay, here it is. This is Steven Sharif's direct statement on Discord. Shout out to Brutal Static, by the way. I can make a limited statement in my personal capacity and not on behalf of the company regarding the situation. Control of the company shifted away from me. First of all, how does that happen?
Because he got investors, man.
Away from me, and the board began directing actions that I could not ethically agree on with or carry out. As a result, I chose to resign in protest rather than lend my name or authority to decisions I could not ethically support. Following my resignation, much of the senior leadership team resigned. Following those departures, the board made the decision to issue WARN Act notices and proceed with a mass fucking layoff. I cannot responsibly speak to further details at this time due to ongoing legal and governance matters. What I can say is that the developers and staff acted in good faith and deserved better than the uncertainty they are now facing. I am incredibly dismayed by the... Yo, you mean to tell me... You mean to fucking tell me...
He got...
that they tried to say, yo, balls to the wall, there's no way you'll do it. There's no way you'll just can this whole thing, right? And they did. Yo, this is fucking
I don't think the
insane.
WoW devs ever really cared about Ashes of Creation because their demographic was just very different. They were going for more of a classic
they said
MMO
they
demographic.
stated by February 2nd this shit is getting shut down. That's what they stated in the other article. By literally a couple days. Is that Monday?
Brutal. I guess they got a bunch of investment. I think like a year or two back.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, Monday they're closing down.
Oh my god. And this is not me trying to clip farm or anything or overreact for a fucking show or because I'm live. If I was not live, I would probably be reacting way worse and cursing up and down. This is fucking insane news. I cannot believe this is happening. As much as I had beef with this game and I didn't like a lot of the things they were doing, I definitely wanted to see this game succeed and come out. 100%. 100%. And there were good things about this game. I thought there were more shit than good. But let me tell you something right now. This is really, really bad for the MMORPG community. I'm not going to lie. I don't see people wanting to invest in MMORPGs anymore. This is bad. My stream is freezing again. Yo, Ashes of Creation got us.
Steven Sharif said, pack his ass up right now.
Yo, Ashes of Creation got us. My stream is bugging out. Holy shit. Warning, the stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. I have never touched it and it's never been a problem.
Yeah,
I hate you, Xfinity.
They're gonna make money.
Yo, they're so
closing
bad.
It down and they're gonna end up making money closing it down rather than keeping it open and paying.
How would they make money from closing it down? I don't understand. Can someone
probably
teach,
from the money that
me?
they already had come in? They already had a shit ton of money come in.
Yo,
you think they didn't have a bunch of people buy the early access too?
Yo, this is a fucking disaster. I need to go to...
Ghost Crawler's new MMO is a disaster, by the way, too, so...
Oh my god.
No, we're connected by Ethernet cable, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we're not on the Wi-Fi.
Okay, so this is from Twitter. This is one of the Oh my god, that's the female that does the newsletters and everything. This chapter has come to a close. My time at Intrepid Studios officially ended. To the Ashes of Creation community, you're some of the most passionate, dedicated players I've ever seen in this industry. I genuinely wish I could have done more for you. I gave everything I had and did my very best with what was within my power. I ask one last favor of you. Please be kind to the developers. We are people who have families, who have just lost our jobs after pouring our hearts and souls into Ashes of Creation. To my incredible game services team, wow, this is terrible. This is horrible. This is horrible. This is horrible. I can't believe this just happened. Yeah, Jake, Ashes of Creation just got imploded. It's getting shut down by Monday. Monday morning, Ashes of Creation is no more. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, you never want to see that happen.
Oh my god. Yo, Ashes of Creation really never came out. I was looking at this game since high school, 10 years ago. Me and Lance were looking at it and talking about this game 10 fucking
Pantheon's
years
still
ago.
kicking, buddy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now, from what I'm understanding and from what Steven said, it's not that people weren't liking it. It's the fact that the board wanted to take the game into a different direction than he wanted to go. And he said, all right, if you don't do what I want, I'm going to peace out. And they said, okay. And then a bunch of the senior developers left with him or wanted to leave with him. So they just are shutting the shit down.
Even no-hit Jerome. Scam in video game history. Ashes of Creation has reported laid off their entire staff and CEO. Here's all the news that just broke 5 minutes ago.
I'm sure he's going to have a really smart take.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, if you're technically alive and have players, you're technically kicking more than this game is. Yo,
yeah, I think you can still play Pantheon.
Absolutely you can. You can still buy it. And by the way, they're still developing it. It's still in early access. This is fucking depressing because, say what you will, I will be completely real. Throughout the entire life cycle of Ashes of Creation, they did their best to be very communicative and open and talk to the community about what they want. This is a disaster. I'm not going to lie. And I didn't love the game personally, but for the people who love MMORPGs, this is a borderline nightmare scenario. I would have never, ever bet that this would happen this fast because they just went to Steam. They made a shitload of money. They went into early access and made a lot of money. They went into Alpha 1, Alpha 2, whatever. They were making bread. And now, yeah, this is horrible. Yo, for the MMO community, this is bad. Another MMO bites the dust and World of Warcraft still stands. You're fucking right.
The king's still on top,
By the way, you're right. I made a video not too long ago talking about how Ashes of Creation, that shit ain't never coming out, and that World of Warcraft remains #1. I said, there's two things in life that are always going to be the same. You're always going to pay your taxes.
WoW's going to be number one.
WoW's going to always be on top. And
when
I
did
got
this happen? This just happened an
Yo,
hour
Mad
ago.
Wreck, this is breaking news less than...
Breaking news, live report. Apparently, Steven Sharif is the only member... Wait. No shot.
No, there's no way.
No fucking shot.
There's no way.
He was arguing with him. I can imagine him coked up in a boardroom, snorting lines and arguing with himself.
All right, let's get into it. Towley, very, very trusted community member. Not 100% sure on the Ashes of Creation story here, but it seems a lot, if not maybe, everyone was laid off from what I'm reading, waiting for an initial statement. That being said, Ashes of Creation is a prime example of why it's so hard for the players to trust any new MMORPG that comes out, and why they're sometimes, or most of the time, a bit high-strung or volatile about it.
Why they are sometimes, most of the time, a bit high-strung and volatile.
The thousands of dollars spent, some 20K, some 30K, 8 years into development. Hell, I even kickstarted it for $400 on the first day of Kickstarter, but I quickly realized what all the non-naive and smart gamers realized about 6 years in. It feels like trickery, feels like the inevitable, which may be perceived as a scam at this point. Steam just rolled out, what, a month ago? And there were no signs by them? I don't know, man. As much as we meme about AOC players, I feel downright sorry for them. Yeah, this is a fucking disaster. Even all the content creators, like, man, say what you will, bro. When you like,
there are a couple of guys whose content
that I
do like their content, even though if I don't like the game they play.
Wow, man. Wow. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. What, man, fuck. What the fuck is the MMORPG space gonna do, man? Like, don't get me wrong, I love World of Warcraft. If you want to give me the opportunity to stay in WoW forever, I will. I swear to God, I'll stay in World of Warcraft forever. But man, there are like thoughts that I have eventually being like, man, I wonder if I can get another channel going and try to go into another MMO space and see what we can do. See if we can dominate and show people what we can do as creators and how passionate we are about MMORPGs. I can never get the opportunity because every game, I just started YouTube 4 years ago, realistically. And I was too young to enjoy things like Star Wars: The Old Republic, WildStar. What else, Lance? What are some good RPGs in the mid-thousands, like 2010s? Any other dominant
there was
ones?
a
Guild
lot
Wars, I guess.
What about what was that one game called? The one game that the guy who's gonna do Pantheon made in like 2008. Lord of the Rings Online.
Yeah, Lotro.
Guild Wars 2. I thought Steven Sharif had invested a lot of his own personal funds in the beginning. Why even did they have a board of directors? Sounds unnecessary for a private company. Well, to make a game like this, it costs not a few $1 million. We're talking about
Galaxies,
hundreds of millions of dollars.
No, MMOs are the most biggest money and time sinks in gaming. They're the biggest.
I heard that just last year alone, it costed $100 million to keep WoW running.
My friend tested raids with death and taxes.
That's badass. What are the chances the next big thing starts as a Minecraft mod or Roblox mod? I mean,
holy shit, Ashes
maybe?
of Creation. Intrepid Studios just made an announcement that they're laying
Ultima,
every single employee off and shutting the doors on the studio inside of the next 24 hours. What a fucking disaster. I can't believe it, man. I really can't. I am so shook. Fuck, dude. Man, that sucks. Even though I wanted the game to succeed because it was on my radar, man. I'm gonna be honest. I was excited in a way for it. Like, there's nothing like a new adventure. There's nothing like it. That's why a new WoW expansion or whatever is always just so money, because it's just brand new. But like, especially heading into a new IP and a new world, like top to bottom. Yeah, it's it would have been a really exciting thing to at least test out. Yo, New World outlasted Ashes.
True, but New World is still around, but they announced it shut down before. So I give the nod to Ashes.
Can't believe it.
I wonder, maybe Steam will give you your money back. Rift is coming back? Oh, Jesus.
Yo, Rift. Holy shit. Yo, guys, when it comes to MMORPGs, other than World of Warcraft, what are we really thinking about or getting hyped about in the next 5 years?
The only
it's
thing
just
to look
Riot.
forward to would be the Riot.
What else? Is there anything
At least that
else
we know about.
Is there anything else on the horizon anywhere?
You have to hope that whoever owns the EverQuest IP, I don't even know who it is right now, is working on EQ3.
Is there any chance New World gets picked up before it gets shut down?
Monsters and Memories? I don't know. Monsters and Memories will not be a mainstream game just because of...
Oh my god.
Its whole... its entire just philosophy, I think, is not...
Kids are hype about Hytale? What is that? Hytale
It's like a Minecraft mod turn MMORPG. I mean, it looks good, but...
Well, you're killing me, man. I don't play no
Rift was cool in concept, by the way. Guild Wars 3, yeah, maybe in 5 years when it comes out.
I don't understand how we have one of the best, if not the best, fantasy IP ever in Lord of the Rings.
Light No Fire will be cool.
We don't have games being created constantly. I don't understand. I don't get it. It baffles me so much.
You know what the problem with EQ2 was, Bomb Flow, is that it came out right around the same exact time as WoW, and it just never stood a chance.
WildStar 2.
Man, I wish WildStar would make a comeback in some capacity. Yeah, these games just cost too much, and the thing is...
Too much money and too much time.
You need to, like... The only way to get it made is from a AAA, right? And then you're going to need... A AAA company, I don't know if they're going to want to invest money into this genre unless it's for an IP that people already know. So we could end up getting maybe a Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, something.
Yo, look at this PC gamer
know.
From September 3rd, 2017. The maker of Ashes of Creation wants to make MMOs great again. 2017, bro.
Star Wars QG, yeah.
City Heroes, SWTOR. Yeah, I mean, Star Wars 2.
By the way, I play Homecoming. City
Homecoming's
Heroes
great.
Homecoming. I play it. I always go in once or twice a year and play it for a little
easily
bit.
Once or twice a year. I can't believe it. Can't believe this is happening. I'm in so much shock. Man, what a fucking disaster, man.
This poor guy, he looks like he's gonna cry. Vanguard! That's the one that I was thinking about.
Indicating, let me pull it up here. This notice affects all job titles at all positions.
Is this guy, is he an employee or is he just a
The
content
company
creator?
has no alternative other than to undertake an entire and permanent plant closing within the meaning of the WARN Act by close of business on February 2nd, 2026. Currently, the company does not have plans to coordinate with a local workforce development board, and there are no bumping rights. So there's a lot of stuff going on that we're seeing here.
Sent 5 comeback
Equally with
gift
that,
memberships.
Yo, Native, thank you so much for the 5 Comeback Kid gift memberships.
Thank you
Yo,
so
guys, if
much.
you're in the chat right now, let's get some Comeback Kid icons from the support from our community members. Show some love, guys. Comeback Kid icons in the chat. Please, please show some love. 5 gifteds is insane. Thank you.
Casey, there was some sort
Thank
of
you so
like
much.
Dark Age of Camelot 2. I forgot what it was. Camelot Unchained.
Yeah.
That was supposed to come out, and that's also a fucking scam.
Check this out. Yo, if you guys just got new Comeback Kids memberships, Kiko, JB, Paka, Blue Frosty, Alendrin, yo, if any of you guys are in the chat, give some Comeback Kid membership, man. That's awesome.
Looks like payroll cannot be processed. It says payroll scheduled for February 1st, 2026 cannot be processed due to company's current financial condition and that they are reviewing their obligations. Benefits also are affected by this. So there's a lot going on, guys. I just wanted to be really
They're
quick
not
with
even
this.
going
I'm
to get
not
their
gonna
last
make any
checks?
assumptions or say anything. This is just the in the know knowledge that I've been sent by. This is hit everyone at this point. This went out to all employees.
Those poor people. They're not even getting their last checks,
Bro.
bro.
Bro, within a week. Now, we don't know everything internally. I'm sure when all the smoke settles, we'll get more info.
Bro,
But within a week, this happening is I thought, listen, I'm not going to say the game, I thought it was in a great state, but like, I mean, it just went to Steam, it got more eyeballs on it, and they're working on updates. Like, I thought it was on its way. Like,
Jesus,
for
bro.
this to fucking happen, bro, I am so, I can't believe it, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Oh, the board will still make their money. Yeah, the people who are in charge are going to make their money.
Fuck. Yo, you think Steven Sharif's gonna make another Kickstarter for a new game?
Wow,
No
bro.
way. Over. Wow. What a hit to the MMORPG community, man. Going to Steam and then shutting down? Yeah, it's way too coincidental. 1 month later. Those board members, they're fucked up.
You know what else, too, though?
They're fucked up people, bro.
Steven is not going to be able to do... Sucks for
No,
him.
he's going to look like a con artist.
His name
It's tarnished forever.
is done. He's... Man.
Wow, bro.
I don't know
can't
if it's
believe
on
this.
him or not, or if maybe he really was trying to be a hero and save the game and be noble, and then they were just like, screw you.
Nah, bro, there's got to come a point, though, as a leader.
Take one for the team.
Yeah, you got to take one. No, you got to figure things out. Like, you don't completely all hands off. Like, and I don't know what was going on internally. Like, I don't. But to get to the point where I'm fucking done and like, I'm deucing it, and you guys better fix it, and then call me. Like, they called his bluff. They said, you know what? Watch this, bitch. We're gonna shut this whole thing down. And I'm sorry, as a leader, if I'm him right now, I'm on the phone with them trying to work this out. You're costing 10 plus years of work, hundreds of people their jobs. Like, you figure this out as a leader. You do it. You do it. You figure it out.
Be begging right now.
Right now, it's like, listen, I'm gonna be honest. I was upset. I was pissed off. But I want to see this thing through, and I want to figure it out. We got to work things out together as a team. You got to. As a man, and as more importantly, a leader, man. And it sucks, and it hurts. It really does hurt my heart seeing something like this happen. I'm not even kidding. Man, I love video games so much, but I love MMORPGs. And to see MMORPGs get hit like this is bad, man. This is bad news bears, man. This is bad news, man. It's not a good look. And that poor guy, as much as I didn't love him, like he felt kind of off to me, Steven Sharif, he was very passionate about that game, and he's fucked. His name is destroyed permanently. He will never be trustworthy again. He will never be trustworthy again.
Bro,
like,
are you kidding me?
Nah, he's done.
Are you kidding me? No, not only especially when they found out before this, the way he made his money was he was involved in a pyramid scheme anyway.
I don't know if the board was doing something, he couldn't keep his name on it. I've got to respect him for quitting. No, I think I would respect the man more for figuring things out and working through it. You don't quit 10 years. 10 years of work. You cannot do that.
Bro, this is his baby.
You can't do that.
This is his
And by
baby.
the way, he's been the head of the ship, we all know, for
The whole
start to
time.
finish. So if he fucked up as a man and as a leader and owner of this whole situation, he has to figure it out.
No, this is his baby.
He has to. No one else. You don't just up and quit and leave and abandon everybody. No way. No way. You don't do that.
Yeah, at least
Sorry.
give it a shot.
Yeah.
And then figure out how to navigate.
Yeah, and then you
If
figure
you gotta
out-
figure out how to
Yeah.
work with the board. You
100%.
have to figure that out.
100%. You
Or-
don't just up and leave, man.
Like, show up to the meeting not coked out and figure out how to freaking massage them into doing what you want to do.
There's got to be a give and take angle. For sure, he had a say at some point in bringing these people on. He had a say before.
No, it's not as bad as the day before.
Nah, day before
but-
is top level scam. This isn't that
But-
bad. This is a tragedy. This is the biggest tragedy in gaming. Yeah, I don't think it's a scam. It's just a tragedy. This is one, like, literally a weekend, and the game is down.
Ramp, you're right, but either way, he's gotta figure out how to work with them and to kind of do what he wants to do.
And by the way, WoW needed competition.
And by the way, you're right, Angry Steel.
WoW having good, honest competition will make them better. This is
of
the
course.
type of shit that'll make them chill.
Well,
and
why
be
do you think
casual.
the reason they've been so good is because Final Fantasy came up the way it did, and that made them fucking wake up.
That's not good. This is bad for everybody.
No, we don't know everything yet.
Bad.
And we're gonna know probably by Monday. We'll get a lot more, I'm sure, within the next
Bro, they just put out a
24 to
post
48 hours.
on the 29th saying that they delivered a community article, like, from the creative director, Steven Sharif. Clearly outlines community issues, mentions the team is hard at work at addressing them. Development update moved to February 13 and promises to speak more on these issues then. Like, this just happened within 48 hours. This whole situation, top to bottom.
Oh man.
I can't,
Yeah,
my mind.
my heart kind of goes out for the players of the game and the employees, the
man.
devs.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know what the future looks like, guys.
Just
I'm gonna
like
be
for
honest.
Overwatch with Marvel Rivals. By the way, yes, but Overwatch has done nothing but become better in the last year and a half because of Marvel Rivals,
You're right.
and that's a fact.
By the way, you're right. Astro Creation been on a rocky path. Was a turbulent about layoffs of the game being sold/taken. I stay firm on my prediction.
Jason Schreier? Yeah, definitely. I feel bad for the people who spent hundreds of dollars on this.
Bro, I spent like 120. Maybe 180. I don't remember. But it was a lot of fucking money.
This guy is a douchebag.
Fuck off.
What he's saying.
I'm not even gonna read
We've been
that.
telling you guys that this was a scam for
Juan Epstein!
years.
Shout out to you,
retards.
baby. Thank you, buddy. What I miss, Ashes of Creation is fully getting shut down within 24
On
hours.
Monday.
So, what the fuck?
Also, you can't shit on people for getting told a bunch of dreams of how this game is going to be the best game ever, buying into it.
You can't do that.
Because MMORPG players, they're hungry, bro. They're hungry. They're looking for the next best adventure. And yeah, they bought in, and sure, maybe there was some signs, but
Nah, man. Nah. Steven's got to fucking figure this out. You can't do
believe it or not, these are my
Bro,
glasses.
You can't pitch this idea 10 years in of all this and all this good and all this positivity coming out of this game to let it go like that. You can't do it. You can't. You figure it out.
Yeah.
You don't just up and quit. Think of it like a relationship. You got problems. You work through it for the kids. You figure it out and you move on. That's just life. People got beef with people all the time. Work ain't easy. But you can't just up and leave this thing. If you're Steven.
You know what I feel?
He's got to get on that phone, figure out a meeting, and hash this shit
the fact that that's
out.
public, it's done now. It's done. It's over. There's no figuring it out.
Then
It's
he's
done.
a fucking punk ass, man.
Done.
He sold out to the entire community. I'm sorry. And I think he was passionate, but as a man, you don't let that happen. You don't. You gotta figure it out.
It's over now. His ass
100,
is-
like, we're talking anywhere between 25 to 50 people their jobs.
The real freeze. Ashes of Creation officially shutting down Monday. Oh, Chrono Odyssey. You're right, actually. And by the way, yes, this will make a lot. Actually, Chrono Odyssey is the one who eats the best from this.
I mean, you're right. And by the way, I'm planning on making content on that game because I played it in the alpha, and the alpha test they had not too long ago, the creator alpha, whatever. And this may be a hot take. People didn't like it. I fucking loved it as a fan of
Oh my
New
god,
World.
you know what I just thought about? What about the people who were RMTing in Ashes?
Oh.
Who love the game so much that they were buying gold and shit in Ash. That sucks.
Oh.
Yo, that hurts me. That hurts my heart for them. What about the new Arcade, actually? Anyone know about that? The new Arcade?
I had a friend who donated in the startup $3,000. I told him, could have just put that money on LeBron under on FanDuel. That's fucking crazy.
That's nuts.
They rug pulled? Nah, Rosa. They had some major disagreement with the board, Steven Sharif and the board. Something happened internally, which I'm sure we're going to find out within the next 24, 48 hours. Just some more minor details. Not everything, probably, because they like to keep that under wraps. And Steven Sharif said, yeah, I don't agree with this. I'm leaving. This is not ethically right for me and what I want for my MMO. I'm leaving. And then with that, they almost went on strike as a team and a company from a development standpoint. So all the lead developers and the creators, they left as well, hoping that they would budge. They did not budge. They completely said, all right, you want to leave? Fuck this. We just made our profit from most likely from Steam. We made our bread. We're going to do this before, we're going to peace out before we start losing money again. And I'll see you guys later. I'm worried about the money. I don't give a shit about a game.
Is now they don't have to pay the payroll that's due on February 1st?
Oh, you're dirty. They're dirty. Whoever was working with him was dirty. They play dirty.
Oh, Star Citizen's bad. You're right.
That's sand in the eye type shit.
Yeah.
Like nut shot, sand in the eye. Like they're fighting dirty.
Yeah, it's rough, boy.
Ooh. This is bad. Am I crazy here for thinking Steven Sharif somehow, some way needed to just figure this thing out? Like, how bad was the decision? Was it monetization practices?
But also, you can't let this happen within 24 hours.
No way.
Like, you have to figure this out.
This is storm out of the room saying "F you" type shit. Like what happened in that meeting?
I don't know.
It had to have been like any way for them to make more money, like monetization practices. That's my only guess. I don't know. Something happened. Midnight Main, Major Lock, they're both S tier. It just depends, man. That's just gameplay preference.
Unless this is the plan all along on the board. Yeah, I mean, and by the way, he could easily be doing like
100%
damage control, and because no one knows who the board is, and no one's gonna give it like, you know, they're like faceless people, right? So, which by the way, that could come to light who they are, but yeah, maybe he's doing damage control, and he's gonna try a different rug pull in a couple of years from now. Who knows? I mean, we don't know. We're gonna have to see in in the coming days.
Yeah, for him to basically take a Molotov cocktail to 10 years of work, it must have been something hella significant. That's what I'm saying. The only thing I can think of is some sort of microtransaction or major disagreement design-wise.
Maybe they wanted it to not be a PvP game and they wanted to add PvE.
It
could be a million things, but no one knows shit. So until then, within the next 48 hours, we'll have a lot more details. And I'm sure on the next Wednesday show, we'll be able to talk about it in depth. Right now, it's just that stupid Discord post where, honestly, it seems like he's trying to give himself damage control and make him not look like a piece of shit.
Disaster. The Real Phase 3, shout out to you. Welcome to the Comeback Kids. If you guys are a Comeback Kids member or if you're on Twitch, let's get some Comeback Kids icon. Welcome the new Comeback Kid to the chat, man. Show some love, guys, to your fellow new community members. Show love. Gotta show love to new members a part of the team, man. Man, this is sad. This really makes me depressed. I'm so sorry to say this because there's so many real reasons to get depressed. But man, this really, I don't know why, it's really making me sad. Is that weird to say? Is that cringe to say, chat?
It's sad because it's
weird.
It's bad for the genre. It's bad for the MMO genre, and like we were just saying, as WoW players, you want other games to be good because then it forces Blizzard to be better, right? You know, so that's the problem. That's a problem too. Man, you want to see WoW be its best? Let the Riot MMO come out and take half the player base.
Yeah, they'll wake up fast, boy.
And they'll freaking get to work.
They will wake up fast.
And then, by the way, you know what ends up happening is both games have to fight fire with fire and kind of try to one-up each other, and that's good for everyone.
That is the best case scenario.
So, you know, this game not coming out, now it's like one less competitor for Blizzard to have to worry about. So
I wonder how many people that wanted to play Ashes of Creation will go back to WoW
maybe
after
Classic
this.
they go back to. They're not
They
retail
ain't playing
players.
retail. Those people are playing like the Star Wars Galaxy private servers.
Yeah, they're sandbox MMO
Lucky
players.
if you're playing Ash or Classic WoW. They
like
definitely ain't
Arcade
touching.
if it comes out, Crimson Desert maybe.
Yeah, they ain't touching anything retail WoW. I've lost a lot of hype for Riot's MMO. I mean, everyone
Is it
has.
because you haven't heard anything about it yet?
I
And
haven't.
It's all
We
just theory?
literally haven't heard even an announcement.
Oh, Black Desert, by the way, Gout, you're right. That's another one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Fucked, bro. And the MMO space is fucked, man. What a shit day.
Oh, believe me, Empty Visual, he was probably paying himself back with the money that was coming in somehow.
Thank you, The Real Phase, for the Comeback Kid membership, by the way, man. I appreciate it. I love that profile picture of the family, too. Shout out to you.
Yeah, but we need to remember it's not Blizzard anymore. Xbox is going to end up screwing us all. I don't know. I mean, since
I don't
they've
think
taken
so.
over, the game has done nothing but become better.
By the
so.
way, the game's been nothing but a walking W the last minimum year.
Since when? Wait. 9 point... Shadowlands was 9?
Oh, bro. You're asking
Yeah,
the
because
wrong guy.
Dragonflight was 10. We're in 11. Yeah. Since 9.1.5, the game has been doing nothing but go in the right direction.
Like how in wrestling, Monday Night Wars was fire, but mid-2000s was garbage because there was no real competition.
100% Canadian. That's business in general.
Damn,
That's
bro.
every business.
This makes me so
In every
sad,
industry.
bro. Man, guys, this sucks, man. Like, I wish I got to experience, like, how was that experience back then of the golden age of MMOs? Like where, like, literally every year there's like 4 or 5 banger MMOs just coming out to at least try. Like, I never got to experience that. Like,
Well, that's because WoW came out and it made so much money that it made all of these companies want to try to kind of get in on it. And then they realize, yo, it's hard out here. Like, you actually have to make a good-ass game. And also, they were trying to rush these games out.
yeah, believe it or not, Ghoul, me and Lance played a lot of City of Heroes growing up. I was born in 99. Lance was born in 98. So we got a little taste of City of Heroes when it was
also,
early,
whenever
but
we took breaks from WoW, City of Heroes was like the game
that was
we
our
went
game.
to.
Yeah, that was our main secondary game. Like, that was our alt character for an MMO. And then it went into Star Wars: The Old Republic. So those
Yeah.
were like our big
DCUO.
DCUO, yeah. So like we played our fair share, but like, you know, as kids, we didn't know like guild, community, exploration, endgame content, raiding, professions, and crafting, and events, and we didn't know anything. It
those
wasn't
games,
fair.
no.
It wasn't fair, and I feel fucking robbed. I feel robbed, and I was really hoping Ashes can give me a real taste of classic MMORPG feel like EverQuest or Star Wars Galaxies or City of Heroes or any of the like old, really critically like young in conception but early in release MMOs that could have been built upon so well. Like I never had that, and I wish I did. And don't get me wrong, Classic WoW is great, but I beat that dead horse 20 times. Like, why would I want to play that game again? I'm good, bro. I don't need it in my life.
What's going to be the next new MMO? As of right now, the only thing I could see is when Final Fantasy inevitably, after this expansion it's going on, releases a really good one. That's going to force Blizzard to kind of kick it in high gear. Guild Wars 3, we don't even have an official announcement that's coming out yet.
Yo, what was your guys' first MMO that made you fall in love with the genre? Just out of curiosity. Star Wars Galaxy was my first. Played that game since early closed beta. Wow. That's incredible. Incredible. What's going to be the next... Yeah. None really made me feel like WoW. EverQuest. Shadowbane. Wow. City Heroes was mine. Ragnarok Online. I don't even know what 1995 the beta is. What did I miss? What did Blizzard say? Shit, we went through it all the other stream where we got disconnected, but this one's been mostly about Ashes of Creation getting shut down, Johnny.
Star Wars The Old Republic was your first one. Wow.
Dark Hate, that's crazy.
Oh, so you're kind of new.
EverQuest was my first played WoW.
Crazy. You know,
Silk
Star Wars The Old
Road.
Republic is 15 years old this year.
Wow. I love
Crazy,
that game.
right?
I think about that game all the time, by the way. Like, I love that game. I had a dream the other night we were playing that game. We were literally playing.
It had some good years.
Star Wars Galaxies.
Runes of Magic. I know that game.
By the way, thank you guys for all the
Follows.
the
and
follows and everything, man. That is insane.
Asheron's Call. That was also Rekful's first MMO.
You know, great MMO.
WildStar was a great one.
WildStar. Yeah, I touched WildStar a little bit with Lance, but we were so hooked on WoW that like any MMO that came out during that time, we like looked down upon it, to be honest. We were like, yeah, right, we're gonna go fucking play WildStar. Are you crazy? Like, nah, WoW is king. Like,
Liliana, yeah. SWTOR, the thing is, as a WoW player, it was so easy
thank
to
you,
get
Johnny,
into,
by the way.
right?
I appreciate it. By the way, I love that profile picture. That's really fucking cool. Shout out
Wow,
to you,
the
short form
TikToks?
content. Thank you for coming to the stream. That
That's
is so
dope.
cool, man. Shout out to you. What were you saying, Lance? Sorry.
No, Liliana was saying how she played SWTOR for 8 years, and as a WoW player, it was so easy to get into SWTOR because gameplay-wise,
yeah.
it's
Copy-paste.
identical,
Yeah.
and then also it's like easy to love Star Wars, right?
Yeah, if that's exactly why we loved it. I mean, man, I remember watching those trailers with you, man. Best cinematic trailers in the business by far. There's
No, the Blizzard does the best cinematic, but theirs are good too. But Blizzard's best.
Yo, you better watch your mouth. We're gonna have a problem.
Bro, some of the Diablo
There is
trailers
no,
are
no, no,
so
no.
good that
No,
it's
no,
like
no, 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 no,
I would just
no, no,
watch that
no.
forever.
No. No one did those cinematic trailers like Star Wars The Old Republic did. Not only that, heading into release, they released 3 in one go. Remember that? 3 separate trailers? The best cinematic trailer, like, I could watch those trailers right now and get hyped as fuck for that
They're
game.
very good.
They're the best in the biz. Nothing better. Music, the scores.
Football is dope.
Football, yeah. I agree. What do you guys think? Did you guys think SWTOR's trailers were the best, or Diablo, or
That's
World of
true.
Warcraft?
Malgus attacking the Jedi Temple was crazy.
Oh, that's what I'm
dude.
saying.
That
It's
was
peak. There's nothing better. It's the
Wait,
best
that
in the
was
business.
badass.
What do you mean, bro? What about when they're on the ship and like it's what's her face with her master fighting Malgus?
Attila Shan?
Yeah, Malgus and his master, and they fight and they 2v2. Oh my god, it's peak. There's nothing better. I get goosebumps thinking about it now. Literally, I get goosebumps thinking about it. It's the best in the business, bar none. Sorry. If they ever did something like that, I'm there. Like, I'm there, by the way, and I don't want to sound like a con artist, but shit, I'd probably drop WoW for a minute to just full-on SWTOR. Like, if they made another updated Star Wars The Old Republic, like, let's say a brand new MMO again, like they canned Galaxies just like they canned this new MMO.
You know what the problem is with it now is that when you're leveling, everything's get one shot, and like there's no new raid content coming. Maybe if they even did a classic version.
Warhammer's is pretty good, I'll admit, but the problem with Warhammer is Warhammer does this thing sometimes where like they'd rather mass produce than just dive into true quality into something that make people love it. Like, they rely on their fandom and people who are really dedicated to Warhammer to get their games, rather than really try to pitch.
Final Fantasy cinematics are insane too.
Okay, you're right. I'll give you that. They're insane. But the problem is that I don't give a shit about the IP personally. I don't like Final Fantasy.
I like the Final Fantasy story.
And that's my fault though. I never gave it a real go, and I don't understand.
I like the lore.
That's
of Final
my fault.
Fantasy a lot.
So
and
my
yeah,
point
I played
is
14 a pretty good.
My point with what I'm saying is that it's so easy to love SWTOR because it's Star Wars. It's top 2 IPs ever. Like, there's like that and Lord of the Rings in terms of film and entertainment are up. Like, that's it for me. Like, that's it. Personally, I don't know. WoW has the better characters.
Then what?
Debatable. SWTOR maybe, or Final Fantasy. It's not a fault, it's a preference. Yeah. Yes.
Did you know Final Fantasy is canon in Star Wars, specifically Final Fantasy X? I did not know that.
What? That's a thing? What the hell? We're just waiting for the KOTOR remake. Yeah, I mean, you know, when they announced that 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that weird trailer.
Didn't we just get an update on that one? The Shadows of.
I don't even remember, but they did announce that a minute ago. Eternal Throne trailers all went hard, but that first one was nuts.
That's true, by the way.
Do we need to run it back on SWTOR? Man, one day maybe we will as a community. Maybe if Midnight dies down a bit, slows down. Sure, I will do a guild event in SWTOR where we all go on there. That'd be fucking fun. Spira is in Star Wars. They loved Final Fantasy X so much they wanted to hide it. That's crazy. Wow. The guys at Bungie do pretty good. What's Bungie again, Lance?
Halo.
Yeah.
And Destiny.
Sure. They do pretty good stuff. Just Universe is not for me. Even though of course I love Halo. Halo's fantastic, but it's not for
StarCraft.
StarCraft is good.
Cinematics are good.
StarCraft is good.
Diablo cinematics are some of the best.
Diablos are good too. Yeah.
Yo, Diablo can go toe to toe with anything.
Let's all jump into Eve. Oh boy.
Get your spreadsheets ready.
Uh-oh, Shaggy. Rough. Man, what a tough day. What a fucking tough day, man. Let me refresh, see if there's any, Wow. So sad, bro. What was your favorite SWTOR race? Lance really loved the, guys with the horns. What were they called?
No, the Ratataki.
You like the Chiss too with an agent
I like
sometimes.
Chiss, but no, I like the Ratataki. Them bald bastards are beautiful.
For me personally, favorite race, that's so hard. I just like the basic human bounty hunter. I don't know. I'm so vanilla. I loved Bounty Hunter's gameplay in that game. It was so fucking money. And I love the class fantasy, man. In my opinion, it was money.
My favorite character in that game was my light side Sith Juggernaut. Full light.
Sky, bro.
Yo, it was sick. I love the light side
fucking
Sith Warrior
guy.
story, bro.
Oh, let's see what Belior said. Looks like Ashes of Creation is imploding. This message from the founder and creative director. Uh-oh. Well, here's the news. Ashes of Creation. Yo, wait. Let me do my impersonation of fucking Belior.
All right, go.
He goes, well, here's the news. Ashes of Creation having problems with Stephen Sharif. Let's get into it. We got a lot to discuss.
That's crazy. The Imperial Agent storyline was great. Went through that as a sniper and operative.
That first chapter twist was goated in the Imperial Agent storyline, by the way. Very solid. Spot on. Hell yeah, I know, because I've heard it fucking a bazillion times.
8 out of 10 would watch you do a Belior whole video impersonation.
Yo, what if I just put on the wig and everything? And I cut him out and steal his background and then green screen it here.
You think if you sent it to
that
him,
was
he'd
remotely, it was not remotely pretentious enough. Yo, Liliana is so funny, bro. Natural D! Oh, shit! Yo, what's up, babe? How we doing? Yo, Natural, did you just hear Ashes done, dude? They just imploded. Oh, no. Jedi Knight was the best story? Ah, you just want to be the hero. You just want to play Knights of the Old Republic. Fucking 3.
Jedi Knight was fine. Yeah, it was good.
I mean, you knew what you were getting out of Jedi Knight.
Yeah, and that's what it was good. But it just got repetitive. It's every planet was, there's a world-destroying weapon here. You gotta destroy it. All right.
Yo, and I was a Twi'lek. I was a Sentinel, right?
Yeah.
Dual Saber Sentinel. Bro, that shit was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah, and I will say what was really cool is they made you as like a Sith bad guy for a couple years or something, and you were like, evil.
Yeah.
You remember that? That was a pretty cool, like...
And then you find out
storyline.
don't you get captured by, I don't remember that one.
No,
you get captured by Revan at some point, right?
Well, I believe so. And they sort of like do this mind thing on you where they like brainwash you, I believe. But then you figure it out and realize it, and then the homeboy that's evil, he gets you out because he wants more power or something, I believe, or something like that. Murakura.
Oh. Yeah, those blind bastards.
Lance also really loved the green race. What were they? You fucking loved making a smuggler of that guy. Oh my god, it was every week you'd make a new smuggler of the green guy.
Yeah, I like that.
What were the green guys? I don't remember. The Emperor gets you. Yeah.
I liked Twi'lek smugglers too.
Yeah, with the hat and
they
pull out of the hat.
I don't know why. I love the way the Twi'leks looked when they had the freaking hat on, bro.
Yeah, that shit was so gangster. I remember I bought the store item one time.
Oh yeah.
To get that look, and then I played him up until like level 13. Never played him
Twi'lek
again.
gunslinger with the freaking trench coat and the hat.
Yeah.
Sick.
Rip Ashes of Creation, forgotten but now also gone. Ashes of Creation is cooked. Fuck those who backed it. Damn, what?
Damn, bro.
Heartless
Why do they
asshole?
have to freaking catch strays just for paying money?
Your master's the one who saved you from the vow. Oh, gotcha. Okay. It was a decent story. It was just very vanilla. Like, I knew what was coming. Like, we know what's going on.
My favorite was, I really liked the light side Sith warrior. That was my favorite. And then I liked
the Imperial Agent one where you betray the Empire, right?
Yeah.
I remember you playing that one.
I liked the light side agent.
What was your guys' favorite story in Star Wars The Old Republic?
And I liked...
No Valkorion, the other name? No. I thought it started with an E.
And I liked...
I'll look it up right now.
Gray
Slotor,
Smuggler.
All species. The Chiss.
No, he's talking about the name of the master.
Cathar, Nautilon, Cyborg, Zybrak, the Miralon. Maryland, yeah.
Imperial Agent was a great story.
Ashes of Creation is a very ironic name for a video game. Bro, fuck right off.
Lucky Ghost. Oh man, he makes great content.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he makes great content.
Man, poor Ashes of Creation creators, bro. What are they gonna do?
I'll just go to Crimson Desert. That game's actually coming out. Sith Warrior 4 playthroughs. That's awesome.
That's insane. Agent and Lightside Warrior top 2. Yeah, Lance loves Lightside Warrior.
I played a Sith Marauder full dark, and it just got kind of annoying where it's like everywhere you go, you're just murdering everyone.
Yeah, I did the same thing on a Sith Assassin. And I know it's so cliche, but I was playing the Darth Maul race.
Zabrak.
And yeah, I mean, you're just electrocuting people every 2 seconds, frying them to death. Got a little stale.
Yeah, it's like...
And I don't like being a bad guy. So...
Yeah, I love the idea of being on the Imperial side and then just doing it light side. The light side war felt more Jedi-like than the Jedi Knight story.
That's crazy.
Yeah, in some cases, but there were still some times where even as a light side Sith warrior, you still did some pretty dark shit.
Wow. These poor people do podcasts just on Ashes.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Sad, bro. Fortunately, this will be our last podcast, just like Phoenix rising from the ashes. Won't simply become embers in the wind, but instead rise anew. A few years back, many of you expressed concerns. Some of the things I had hoped to announce was a culmination of those efforts. Our hearts go out to everyone who lost their jobs. It's not a rug pull because they would have kept milking it for longer and then just fired everybody.
Because of corporate and financial pressure. Game may survive.
No, the game ain't surviving. They literally said it's being shut down effective February 2nd. That's in 2 days, my man. That fucking company is done for, and they're gonna make their bread bounce. What a disaster. What a disaster, man. Sunk almost 180 hours in December. Brother, what are you doing every day?
In it since December. Oof.
180 hours, that's minimum 3 hours a day, Lance. Still, does that make it any better? Are you spending minimum 3 hours a day on a game?
If I was a single man, I could easily spend 3 hours a day playing World of Warcraft if I was a single man. After work every night, I could easily put 3 hours into the game and be very happy. So yeah, it's not that hard to do. Get home from work at 6.
All right, hello, J Tello. Okay. Anything else?
Okay, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. It's not that hard to do. I'm just saying that if I was to come home from work, eat dinner, and play the game, it's not that hard to do. 3 hours a day.
Hasn't Steven said on multiple occasions that he fully funded the game himself? I think he kickstarted it and really put like hundreds of thousands to get it going. But additional funding, of course, came out
Yeah, especially in December. Everyone has off.
elsewhere. I could have told you Ashes Creation was a rug pull the moment they were set. Okay, bro. We'll see. I'm finally making a firm prediction. Ashes Creation developer Intrepid Studios will fall before the end of the year 2026.
Yo, he said that January 27th?
Yo, this guy is a fucking god.
No shot. He said that.
Year before this post. Yeah, that's crazy. I paid money for Ashes and less than 2 weeks after it shit the bed. Fuck my life. So Ashes Creation Studios laid off his entire staff. Season resigned is closing.
So what happens? Does Steam give these people refunds now or
Dude,
what?
I don't... Dude, there's no way Steam would allow something like this, alright? This ain't right.
Nope. Steam won't give refunds? That's insane, bro.
Yo, is the MMO
I mean, that's a
genre
little bit...
cooked?
That's a little bit hyperbolic. MMOs are done. Chill out, bro. Chill out.
Dude, I don't know. Is the MMO genre cooked?
Yeah. You know what the problem with Ashes was? And Sky, didn't I say this forever? Scope. They want to do too much way too soon.
That's obvious. Like, what are we even talking about?
They're adding in... They're trying to add in features that are supposed to be expansion features well down the line.
We're gonna
to the base game.
We're gonna do naval combat, and we're gonna do a country system, and you're gonna have a governor, and you're gonna have someone wipe your ass for you. Obviously, it was overkill, and it was like supposed to be the living, fucking, breathing MMO ever. Everyone knows that, but like, there's got to come a point where you eventually get something out. This is good for WoW community. No.
I don't know. I feel like what
think
would
it's
be
the
better
opposite.
for the WoW community is this game comes out and is good, so it makes Blizzard be better.
Yeah.
That would be better.
I agree.
This is bad for the genre as a whole.
I agree. Having no competition breeds complacency.
Nah, but watch. Final Fantasy is about to actually pop off.
Okay, bro. Any other lies you want to throw out to the
What do you
people?
mean lie? They've done it before. You
How
think
are they going to
can't-
pop off?
They have a
How?
new expansion coming out?
How about you have new expand these nuts on your head?
Bro, shut up.
No, bro, you fucking shut up.
Shut up, bro.
Like, no, like, Final Fantasy is your pitch? Fuck right off.
It's the only game to ever dethrone WoW from the top spot for even a minute. It's the only game to ever in 21
Some would say it's the
years.
best company. Unfortunately, the company of all the someone say it's the best. The inclusion illusion of what Ashes of Creation
Are
is.
you done?
Yeah, because like it sounds ridiculous. Is it? And does anyone think it's gonna happen?
Bro, there was a minute during Shadowlands where Final
I never
Fantasy
said it
was the
didn't
number
happen.
one MMO.
Yeah, during the worst expansion of all time, and Classic WoW came out. What else? You got anything else? Anything else? Any other brain busters you want to throw out there to the
So
people?
why couldn't they make another great expansion to make Blizzard kick it into high gear?
Anyone agreeing with
Okay,
this
whatever.
nonsense this kid's spewing? Anyone?
All right, bro.
Because I'm not buying it.
All right, bro.
And you're bad for the show. Get out.
All right, bro.
Anyone else? Like, do we actually
Captain
think
Steven,
Final
yes.
Fantasy is about to dominate again?
You can
This shit
join.
ain't happening. No way, bro. Lance is trolling. There's no way.
Bro, I'm not saying it's for sure gonna pop off,
Bro,
but like very
This guy,
easily.
bro. If popping off was good for... Listen, I will say right now, I wish Final Fantasy fucking killed it. I wish it did. And I wish WoW had some steep competition and we're like neck and neck.
Wait, are you trying to tell me you don't think that they could pull off another good expansion? Is that what you're
That's
saying?
what I'm saying. No. You said pop off and dethrone WoW from number 1. That's what you said.
No, I'm not. I don't mean dethrone WoW. I'm talking about pop off and make another good expansion to make WoW be like, yo, we gotta get our shit together.
Okay, sure, I could buy into that. Okay, sure. But we're talking about to the level of where Shadowlands was at 6 years ago. That's what you brought up.
Because that was a perfect storm of WoW.
Yes,
really
that's what
shitting
I'm
the bed
saying.
And them hitting their best expansion they ever made at the same time.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
Well, no, that's not gonna happen.
Okay, then we're arguing about nothing then. Because that's what I believe and you believe it too. But do I think Final Fantasy can hit a good expansion? Absolutely. They've been dominating for a while.
They can very easily pop off with a sick expansion that makes Blizzard be like, yo, we lost 1 million subs to them. We gotta wake the fuck up.
Sure, absolutely. But I'm talking about competition level so goddamn steep where like, yo, ring the bells. Like, we have a problem. Code red, time to dial in. That's what I'm talking about. It will never be to that level of again. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I doubt it. They knew both, so you have to play through all the bad to get to the supposed good. Is that a thing? I heard the leveling wasn't really entertaining. I just know the story's phenomenal.
Do we ever worry about WoW being a bit too feminine and focus on the wrong stuff that made it so awesome for 15 years?
No.
I mean,
I'm gonna be real. What do you mean by feminine? What's feminine about retail WoW right now?
I mean, no. I mean, they definitely, you know, there's a lot of female characters.
Yeah, but like feminine is a serious like word to throw out there. The game is feminine?
But it does sound like you are quoting Asmongold. So
it's not a weird thing to say. I've never heard that before with WoW. I've heard furry, and I've heard the G word, and I've heard woke. Feminine, I've never heard of that.
Like that housing cinematic?
Yeah, but they're putting together a cinematic showing their brand new feature. Like, it's supposed to be... What do you want, war to be in the housing cinematic? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, what are we possibly thinking?
And they showed a pretty cool rogue kicking some ass.
I thought it was perfect. You showed a badass Ozzy Osbourne song.
The only thing that I would have liked, if they're gonna do Ozzy...
Don't gaslight me.
They could have easily...
Don't gaslight me. I'm not gaslighting you, bro.
They could have easily put an undead in the Ozzy thing and like had his undead. Sure. They could have had that.
But you know what they did instead? They added a female blood elf, which is
they're adding a literal baking backpack, the housing, the trading post, just the overall less conflict.
No. There's still conflict, jackass.
Well, you don't have to be upset with him, but yeah, there's still conflict.
No. There's still conflict, but sitting here saying they're adding cosmetics to the game makes it feminine? No, bro. Now, are some of the cosmetics goofy? 100%, and I'm on their ass 100% about that. I've literally made dedicated videos about like, yo, what are we doing here? But are we gonna sit here and say WoW is feminine because they have trading posts featuring cosmetics and transmogs, and then housing? That makes WoW feminine? Come on, bro. What are we? You know, you want to know what makes WoW feminine is like. Apparently, I fucking break my own computer. Am I live? Does anyone know if I'm still live? Testing?
I'm checking.
My phone died. Hello?
No, we're frozen.
I'm live? Testing? Holy shit! This is why I don't get angry on stream. I almost broke my computer with spitting out of my mouth. Sorry. Anyways, what I was saying is like, one thing I will agree with is that the characters aren't the way I would like them. Like, there's no Varian Rin level of strength or badassery. Like I would love if you made Eritor or Anduin finally step up and be a fucking just badass, like just leader of the Alliance, like I'm the man. That I agree with. But saying the game is feminine because there's cosmetics and housing, that makes no sense. Yeah, your computer's feminine. True!
The people who are saying this are people who don't give a shit about the story in WoW anyway.
Well, also...
So what does it affect you at all?
Well, also, I think I think overall, people who don't play WoW are looking for a reason to hate on WoW because it's that ex-girlfriend conflict. Like, it's the game that they played back in the day that they enjoyed. It's not the way they want it, so they're going to look for any reason to shit on it whenever they want.
These people, like, they don't care about the story. You didn't care about the story in Classic. You don't care about it now.
I know I'm a fan of your channel, but if you look at the overall story, it's less and less angry men fighting and more about harmony and unity. By the way, you're right, but I will say this. The reason it's about unity, harmony is not the right word. Unity and relying on each other and group strength is because as you progress through a story for 20 years, there has to be bigger world-ending threats. How do you resolve world-ending threats? You have to partner up and group up with every man it takes to dominate and figure out how to win this war. They did it in Legion. Was Legion bad? Was it bad that we fought the Legion Lance and defeated Gul'dan and Sargeras? Was that bad? Was that about unity?
And Sylvanas was the main character, pretty much.
That's weird, right? That's funny.
Most of that.
No, but it's feminine to group up in harmony.
Jaina has been a main character of the story since forever.
But it's harmony. It's feminine. Come on, bro.
Know. Terralian's still here.
My point is that, like, you got to pull back the curtain a little bit. Like, don't get me wrong, there are things with retail WoW I don't like personally, and the direction goes toward the route of, like, it's a little soft. For sure, I would be a biased liar if I said otherwise. For sure. There's a bunch of things I don't like in that direction, but also, giving people transmog and cosmetics doesn't make a game lame or, like, not fun. That's what player interest is in 2026.
Well, Gibby, like, I don't think better writers, I don't want a faction war anymore. I think we're done with that shit.
I agree, it's cotton. Seeing main characters cry over internal guilt and sorrow, it sucks, but also, we do have to remember, hold on, what Anduin actually went through. The dude cried one time, okay? Like, what the dude actually did and what happened to him was fucking awful. It was terrible. If you're aware of the story of actually went down in Shadowlands and what he did. It was horrible. Horrible, horrible. If you dove into lore too.
But also, Anduin crying, like, you have to tell a story. You have to have these characters grow after 20 years.
Big feminine.
Do you guys want a story? You just want war all the time.
Yeah, no, LFG, it's difficult. And that's why I'm going to keep you out of my Discord. No, I'm just joking.
I guess I'm saying joking. Dragonflight feminine equals soft is more what I'm saying. I mean, soft in what way, though? Like, can't... Warcraft.
Okay.
I really hate that line of thinking.
I think, in my personal opinion, and I want to know your guys' take on this. People just want Horde and Alliance to feel like they matter again. Okay, cool. This is great. Here's my question to you. Let's say we do Horde versus Alliance, another expansion. Let's just say it's another Battle for Azeroth Season 1. Who actually gives a flying fuck about Horde versus Alliance again? We've done it 30 times. And the problem is, one of the bigger problems whenever you dive into something for too long, whether it be anime or a story like Star Wars, like, narratives have to change. You have to adapt and you have to change, or things get stale and predictable. If things get stale and predictable, it's worse than taking that said risk or just playing it too safe. On just, let's do Horde and Alliance again, guys. This is going to be a great board meeting, and someone's going to get accidentally killed. It's going to be a setup, but there's someone bigger at play making them fight. Are we going to do that again? Like, again? Like, that shit is lame. I'm over that. It's boring. Like, are we going to get upset that the game's narrative is changing after 20 years? Like,
a 21-year-old game, things have to evolve.
A cross-faction battle would be cool. Yeah, it would be, but, like, from a story perspective, it's boring to me. Like, to me, it's boring. Like, I don't know. Like, in that regard, I'm good. Anyways, I'm saying the overall vibe is very soft, very Disney. I mean, if you want to feel that way, that's like, at the end of the day, it's good. Like, you could feel that way. Personally, Disney is a very strong word. Is it softer than, of course, the early 2000s of, like, peak RPG design and, like, toughness? 100%. I'd be a liar if I said otherwise. But you have to understand, the direction of gaming has also changed too. Like, does it always have to be all about being badass 24/7 and a tough guy? Like,
I'm gonna
don't get me wrong, I like that, and I do think WoW is missing that. Right now, we're missing a strong, badass male character. I agree. But is everything revolving around that 24/7? It's kind of stale and it's kind of exhausting. Like, I like
Lorthramar look pretty sick in that last trailer.
I think so. And I
Lorthramar
also
was
think
pretty sick.
I also think Erator looks badass and he's cool.
He's coming
And
in
I
hard.
like Conan the Barbarian too, but I'm not going to fandom over Conan the Barbarian every time and be like, yo, let's do it. Like, the Disney argument is fun. As an MMO vet, we used to rag on WoW before it came out looking Disney, and yet I've been playing WoW all this time. I mean, everyone rags on
Illidan
WoW
is definitely coming back.
in general, because it's the thing. It's the thing to do. It's the fad. It will always be.
Kevin, it's hard to even bring Malfurion in, because when you bring him in and you actually let him be powerful, he kind of he can make any
Realizes
conflict
everything.
like irrelevant because of how powerful he actually is.
Shout out for the follow. When I was testing, it was, and thank you for the Prime. Wow, it was the one with Dawnlight. It felt pretty good, and it's very trivial and easy. But I like the additional. Thank you for the sub, by the way, Jake. I also like the Hammer of Light Templar. That was fun. Only rotationally, I like that better. Twitch frozen. Yo, are we frozen again? Yo, I'm cooked. I'm absolutely cooked. It's just I don't know what Xfinity's done to my computer. Xfinity is messing, and now we're back. Okay,
Video only frozen.
This is crazy.
Seems like you guys half agree with me, but want to stay PC, which is fair. I love WoW, I love retail. I'm saying there's been a serious shift over the last 3 expansions. I think we could agree. I disagree with you, and I think it's because maybe you don't know the story, and maybe yes, some of the trailers have been
Softer, for sure.
I guess
since Dragonflight, the cinematic trailer
it's
release.
the one trailer from Dragonflight where they talked at the very end, but for the most part,
Agree.
not really at all.
I think in a way it has shifted. Yes,
and
for
medicine
sure.
is officially back in full swing. So let's see what happens with Midnight before we start freaking.
I think Midnight's the true test because it's the Empire Strikes Back setting of the saga. We're about to see what the number 2 point in the saga will be like. And this is the point where story's about to go down. Not only that, apparently there's people that are going to be dying this expansion. I don't know what that means. And by the way, no one spoils shit about anything in the story because I don't want to hear anything. But
didn't Dragonflight give some pretty badass characters?
I thought so.
Eridicron was pretty dope.
I thought
Farak
so.
was pretty dope. We got Rathion was there and his brother Sibelian. Those were 2 cool dudes, right? Like
no, when was the last strong main badass male character? It was Varian. That's it. There's no other character like that since Varian's death. Who else? Who was there? There was no one, right?
We still have Turalian in the game.
Sure, but he's never used. And I love by the way, Turalian's my favorite character ever. He's mine.
Anduin had some pretty dope cutscenes in.
He did.
Within.
But let's hold on a second. Don't sound crazy. You're gonna say something crazy.
Yo, he jumped off the ship.
Okay, but don't say something crazy. You don't want to bring up something you'll regret later. Don't sit here and say he's
saying
near
Anduin didn't have cool scenes.
I never said he didn't, but let's not push it out like it was some.
You're trying to make it something I'm not saying. I'm saying he had cool scenes.
Okay, I just want to be on the same page. Greymane, nah, man, no. Lost Man, Anduin, no. Anduin has actually the potential to be probably the coolest character in World of Warcraft with how he's brought up. By the way, I think when he became king, how old was he, Lance?
Teenager.
I know he was less than 20.
He was a teenager.
So to be able to have all that thrown on you in the middle of a fucking war is crazy. And then go through what he went through leading into the Horde versus Alliance and then diving into Shadowlands. What a fucking nightmare. I wouldn't want to be him. What a disaster. And we're going crazy because he cried. Because he was mind controlled by the jailer. And then he was forced, and by the way, not subconsciously, he was visually seeing it and feeling it and emotionally feeling it. killing people that he loved and people that he wanted to help truly, but then secretly, for some reason, a part of him low-key enjoyed killing those people. That's why he hates himself and that he has no light anymore. Well, he's got it back now. That's why he lost the light for so long and left for a couple years, because of that happening. So he had so much fucked up eternal shit going on, like, oh, what a nightmare. And then his dad came to him too, like, oh my God, it's horrible, horrible story. And like, yeah, okay, he fucking cried. Like, let the shit go. Like, damn. Like, are we not allowed to at least shed a tear, dude? This shit sucks. Like, the man went through so much shit. Variant's the last one. That was what, 7 years ago? I think that's wrong for a game geared toward men. No, don't say that. That's fucking lame to say. World of Warcraft is geared toward men? What the hell are you saying? It's an MMORPG.
I mean,
no, that's ridiculous.
but it's geared towards everyone.
Don't say
also,
something ridiculous like that. That's stupid. That's some Max shit to say.
You're bringing up shit that it's like, once again, people don't...
Is it not? No, it's geared toward players who love World of Warcraft and Azeroth. It's not geared toward men. What a ridiculous thing to say. No, that's stupid.
I mean, whether it is or isn't, I think at the end of the day...
World of Warcraft is straight up geared toward men. Its design is...
I don't think it's geared towards anyone in particular. It's geared for everyone, but also...
geared for people and lovers of Azeroth.
Bro, you're coping...
You're trolling.
I don't know, man. I just think... You're just kind of like...
Now you're arguing just to argue. It feels like you're spitting out buzzwords to like... I don't even know. But like... It's so extreme. Your takes are... You're like saying things are feminine. Like...
But it's not even that. You're just spitting out like Asmongold takes one after the next.
Yeah, weird.
Which is cool.
Weird.
But...
so many girls and women that play WoW. What do you mean?
What do you know about the story of the game?
Talking about content creators that I know. Are women not allowed to play WoW? Apparently not. It's not geared... WoW is not geared toward females at all, apparently. I mean, that's so fucking crazy to say. Or I don't even know what we're talking... Like, this is left field. I don't even want to talk about this anymore. Like, I don't agree with your take anymore, and I'm not trying to sound like a jerk off, but I don't care to talk about that take anymore. It's just weird. Like, what a weird thing to say. I don't know. Beyond the point, though, I will say this. The one thing I will agree on about this last conversation before I end it all is that there hasn't been a strong male lead for a long time. And I do think World of Warcraft desperately needs someone to step up and be like the man of the Alliance or the Horde. I don't care who it is. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the characters that are in play right now between Xalatath and Illyria and everything going on with them. Like, I do. I genuinely do. I enjoy the shit out of the story.
I don't think it's going to be Turalian. I think it's going to be Erator.
I think
it could be Erator or Anduin.
I'm scared they're going to try to make Turalian like a zealot bad guy in a way to make you maybe not love him as much.
I'd be more scared that he dies.
And someone's going to stand up to him
that would
or
be
he's going to die.
That would actually be a cool thing to do.
I'm scared of that.
No, that would be a very cool thing to do.
I don't want him to die.
Him dying would be more scary.
I don't want him to die. I don't know. I'm scared for that. Bring back Garrosh. Yeah, he was a fucking knockout. Man, he was cool.
The Horde should probably go back to having a war chief. I'm not sure.
Don't get me wrong. I like that presence of Horde and Alliance too. It's cool, but once again, from a story beat, like raw story beat perspective, it's been overdone a dozen times, and at this point, for me, it's boring. Like, we beat that dead horse into a pulp, bro. I'm good. Well, I don't need that.
Skylar, I think Turalian is just a little bit too, like, blinded by the light.
Yeah.
And that could end up being...
his greatest downfall.
Maybe
trying to say that over 60% of the player base is men? I don't know. And I'm not trying to bring that up again or egg LFG on.
Turalian and Illyria probably will work together and sacrifice themselves. That would be cool.
That'd be an interesting
That'd be cool if it leads to Erator becoming a badass.
Most games are made for men by men. Yeah, more men play video games. You're not wrong, and I agree with you. But I'm not going to sit here and even think for a second. The designers are trying to make the game for just men.
I just want to make it clear. You know that retail has way more players than Classic, right?
Who said that?
He said that's just why Classic is booming.
Classic is booming? My fucking swamp
I do just want to make that clear. Like, you do know
God.
that retail has way more players.
This whole argument's starting to make sense. Anyways, I'm excited for Midnight. Yeah, me too. No, listen, overall, with everything coming in Midnight, I'm like, I was really nervous. I was like, man, how are they going to one-up the War Within for me personally? But like, everything I've loved about the War Within, they're just advancing into a 2.0, like, state.
Yeah.
Like, everything is improving drastically, in my opinion. Everything that I've loved about the War Within in retail, like, I couldn't be more excited for an expansion, especially with the add-on and ability pruning, which I think has done wonders for the game. So even for PvP, like, woo! Even for PvP, I think Midnight's going to bang, which I'm very, very excited for. Is anyone going to be PvPing this expansion? Are you going to be PvPing?
I'm going to try it.
I'm going to try PvPing.
I do know that, but MOP 3's had more rank 1 spots than retail this season. So in other words, the minigame of PvP had more players in MOP than retail. That's fine. I mean,
that's a
cool.
sick-ass population count.
Thanks, man. Really good to know.
Those 3 PvP.
Myself included. Nice way to just say, let everyone know you're a rank 1 in MOP. That means you're a very good player. That's pretty cool, man.
I'm excited for Labyrinths and single raid bosses. Yeah, I think that's also a really cool way to bring back that classic feel by adding a 1 raid boss like mid-season out of nowhere. I think that shit is awesome. So is everyone running stock UI or running LVUI? I'm just running straight up vanilla, like, base.
My goal is at least for launch, 100% no add-ons. I don't want to risk anything breaking on launch day, and then right before raid, try to figure out
games that are geared toward men are NBA 2K, Madden, Call of Duty, Halo. Yeah, that makes more sense. An MMORPG, I'm sorry, you've made some good takes, but there are some I don't agree with, and that was a clown show of a take, in my opinion. You guys do a good job of half reading. I maybe dabble if the guild gets groups together in PvP. Let's get it. Let's fucking go. Yo, if anyone's aware of what I did there, yo, let me hear about it in the comments right now.
That was crazy.
LFG might genuinely jump out of his keyboard at me right now. I'm not even kidding. Blizzard UI is crashing my computer. Really? I haven't had any bad
because I deleted all my add-ons and I have not had any errors or nothing.
Yeah, I haven't at all. Shout out to Lily. I don't know though. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't need many add-ons.
I mean, I just know.
You're welcome for 15. Same. No, I'm really not trying to troll you. On some things, I'm being serious. On some, I'm not. I am memeing. And I'm not trying to get to that point where it's like a disagreement match. It is what it is.
Disney Games needs to George R.R. Martin some legacy characters like, yeah. And by the way, so what that would do is killing those characters off would add weight to the expansion and make it feel like
they tried to do that. Shit. They tried to do that with Dalaran.
I watch you guys. It's
I respect what you guys do, genuinely. Thank you, man. They tried to do that with Dalaran at the start of the War Within, and like, yeah, it was a big deal, but like, no one died. So I'm like, okay, so what?
That's
Dalaran's gone.
Some of those NPCs died.
Yeah, bro, those NPCs
we just really don't know their names.
I like to Iglesias Plumber. Yeah, me too. I love that add-on. It's very good. Every X-Pack, you should do a clean reinstall. Perfect time to purge the folders. Huh. A good idea.
I mean, I literally have nothing downloaded right now. I deleted everything.
Oh.
Just for the sake of, I'm not going to need it while I'm leveling anyway, bro. So I'm going all natty.
Yeah. They did that in Legion for sure. I remember some yo, that shit was great. Legion?
Yeah, well, they started out. But guess what? We all remember the launch of Legion because they killed off Vol'jin and Varian, right?
Yeah, that was crazy.
I don't think they should do it in the beginning because I think that's just like, okay, we're really trying to go for the Legion effect here. But like, maybe after the first raid, someone should die. Or during the story campaign. Yo, what if in the middle, when you're like 85, they just kill off someone big out of nowhere?
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. Like, what if you're fucking doing like you're in Zolaman and they just kill off whoever, I don't know. I don't even know who's there.
I mean, I don't know. I think having some weight to things where you're like on edge, like anything can happen. Like, this is gonna sound crazy, but like fucking Walking Dead, they did pretty good at just like anyone can die anytime.
And sometimes they do that shit on random episodes.
Yeah, like some random bullshit. Like
Yeah, early Walking
Like-
Dead was definitely on
like
that shit.
that shit was crazy. So like if they had that sort of vibe, Game of Thrones only kill people off in finales. Like so like if they character deaths don't hit the same after Shadowlands Afterlife. Really?
Well, I mean, you're still like those people who die are still stuck
I'll offer
there.
up Magni. That's crazy.
So like we're able to travel back and forth because we never actually died. Sylvanas would be able to, I think, travel back and forth because she never died in the real world. She just traveled there. Right? So if you die, you're still like your ass is still grass.
Yeah. Remember when you thought Eddard Stark was the
Yeah.
main character? Yeah, yeah.
Poor Boromir can't catch a fucking break, bro.
What a legend he was. And his son. Oh my god. Rob.
Robb Stark, yeah.
He was my favorite character. Rob Stark was a
Are they
champ.
really dead if we can interact with them? Well, we won't be able to interact with the new versions of dead ones because that will be in a new version of the Shadowlands, which we can't get to, which means, yeah, they're dead.
Retcon. All of it. Get rid of everything. Shadowlands should have never existed. Take that Magni offer and I raise you a Chromie. The Red Wedding, yeah. You watch the new Game of Thrones? Nah, I'm waiting for all the episodes to be out and then I'm going to probably binge it.
A Night in the Seven Kingdoms or whatever?
Yeah, I heard it was...
It's Dunkin' Egg. That's Dunkin'
And
Egg.
from the lady who wrote it, because I'm pretty sure it's a girl, she said something along the lines of like, they're going to go through this person's whole life and then they're going to go through the whole life of the kid.
So I just want to be clear, for anyone who knows that story, House of the Dragons is 200 years before Game of Thrones, and this is 100 years before, right?
I have no idea.
Does anyone know?
Need the Void Wedding and WoW? True! Someone's got to die. Someone's got to fucking die. Yeah, it's in the middle. Gotcha.
Got it. Yeah, I want
death.
I think Thrall dying would be good.
I really don't want him to, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah,
man.
Jaina could die. Yeah, she could fucking go. She could
Really?
bite the dust.
Guess she hasn't done anything, huh?
Beware, these nuts. Fuck out of here.
Man started
The
singing
daughter
the
of
Jaina
these
theme.
nuts.
This man started singing the Jaina theme.
Yo,
Said,
one time I was
"Beware."
driving to work
Fuck
and I
right
had my
off.
YouTube playing, and that song just randomly came on.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I got emotional listening to it. I pulled an end to it. I was
man
like,
started
dude,
crying.
why am I going to work right now at 8 in the morning? This is horrible.
What
Like,
the
I was
fuck?
driving to work at 8 in the morning. I was sad.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Can we get Gang Greymane? Oh boy.
It's really just that
I'm
moment
gonna be
is
honest.
why I don't like
we
her now.
need. There has to be the next tier of people stepping up, like in line, like Greymane's successor, Jaina's successor, Khadgar's. We need a new fucking guardian. Like we need Gang Greymane is 98 years old.
Well,
This guy's been
he's-
old forever.
No, he's passed on his power to his daughter.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I didn't even
Tessa
know that.
Greymane now.
No, I'm an idiot.
He's passed the torch to
Then
her.
where the fuck is she? I didn't even know this lady existed until 2
You
seconds
didn't
ago.
do that quest line, huh?
I did not. I'm
Call
an
yourself
idiot.
a WoW player, huh?
Okay, Lance. Do you guys like Xalatath as a villain?
Yes.
I love her as a villain.
I really enjoyed the
I
questing
think
with her
she's
in
so cool.
in this last patch, where she was kind of like, well, you knew she was gonna fuck us over, but she was.
I am
hanging out.
I am such a humongous fan of Xalatath. She is such a conniving little asshole. I love her. I fucking love her. She's cool.
You didn't reclaim Gilneas, guy?
What?
What?
Did I? I don't remember. I don't remember.
The reclamation of
Flirty but
Gilneas?
dangerous? Yeah, bro. Like my fucking girlfriend.
Eritor will
End me
be.
in my sleep.
Eritor is going to be dope. I really hope that he gets to take a star role in this
Child of
expansion.
Light and dark. Yeah, I'm
Child of Light and Shadow.
Light and Shadow, yeah. I'm very excited. Wish you loved me like the way you love her. Yo, settle down. I felt it in the wind. That Star was in here lurking. I felt it in the wind. That's why I said she's just like Star, and Star's gonna friggin' end me in my sleep. I felt it. You guys understand? That's a sixth sense right there. Xalatath has a perfect payoff as
You don't.
someone that altered as Priest and Legion. Yo, Lance.
You don't need shoes.
Lance.
But
for
yeah,
sure.
also, I think because the fact that I've been a main Shadow Priest forever, yeah, it hits hard. It really hits close to home.
Don't talk about my girl's feet. That's crazy. I hate the Horde count, so hopefully someone takes it over. Agreed.
Yes, the Horde
Horde
does
should
need
not
that.
be a
And by the
democracy.
way, I
War
think
chief.
leading into the
Stupid
last
shit.
Titan, they should start leaning towards that. And I would say, and someone who maybe doesn't want the the faction war to be a thing right now, because I think it's a retarded thing to do.
Post Last Titan,
you can start building to that a little
I feel
bit.
like the masculinity is missing a while, like it used to.
Oh man,
no, hold on, wait. I do agree.
wait
Hold
a
on,
second.
wait.
No, I think this is the same guy.
Wait. But not the second point to you. I don't think the game is soft, but the you cannot match the early masculinity in WoW between Varian and Garrosh and the way characters were. I'm not going to get into it because I just had an argument with LFG 2 seconds ago. But I do agree to a sense. I don't think WoW is soft right now, though. Is it as tough as it used to be? Absolutely not. But does that make it soft? No. WoW is just really, really badass at making strong,
Also, I don't know if you know this,
cool
but
characters.
a lot of the world.
That's what I'm saying. That's all.
A lot of the world isn't exactly as tough as it used to be. Things change.
Well, when you're not segmented to fucking war 24/7, yes, the entirety of a society will change. For sure. Men and women will get softer and be lighter and easier and more peaceful and harmonious. So if we want to make that argument, sure. We're not
Also,
battling each other.
Like
We're
the
battling
culture in this world,
other threats.
in our world, is a lot different these days.
Yes, 100%. In general. But I do agree. I once again, my hope, man, is, and I've wanted this for a minute, I really want Anduin to step up and be just a really awesome leader and just lead like a fucking Chad, dude. Step up, make plays, and just do shit right. Like, I really, really, really want that more than anything. As an Alliance main, anyway. For Horde, I can't really speak on Horde too much. As Horde players, what do you guys want? What do you guys want? Who would you want to lead and step up to the plate and just go crazy? And would Terry step in the right direction? Absolutely. He looks way cooler.
It's like the Horde's finally going to get some shine. It's the Blood Elves.
Fuck. The most feminine race. Lead what? The therapy sessions? That's crazy. You know what I mean, man. I do think Anduin and Eretor are going to step up. I think so too. They're the next in line to really... They're the 1-2 punch. That's what I was hoping. That they would have that connection and kill that shit.
No, we don't need Thrallback. He's got to go.
Anduin and Faerun going to be a power couple. Lance pitched that not too long ago, that they might get together. Didn't you?
Not because that's something I want to happen. It's just something I think that's where they're leading.
Yeah. He did pitch that. I don't want it to happen, but it could. Faerun's cool, by the way. I got no beef with her. Badass. That little short story she had not too long ago, too. What kind of a town do we live in where a man dresses up like a bat, gets more impressed than me? This town, yeah, that's crazy. Vol'jin coming back?
Actually,
imagine.
From what I hear, he might be. So,
by the way, what about Homeboy's kids in this expansion? Are they going to step up and they're going to be an allied race?
Zul'jin's kids?
Yeah, Zul'jin's kids.
I don't know. They look pretty tough.
They look pretty fucking cool to me. Too late for the Horde. They could have done a great job with Sylvanas or Vol'jin, but they really left us with a lack of great leaders. I agree. They left so many.
WoW needs a badass multi-expansion villain. I think we have that right now.
I think we're working on that right now. Unless you just don't like Xal'atath. This shit's been going 3 expansions on now since Dragonflight. Like, where she's at the forefront.
She wasn't at the forefront of Dragonflight, but she was there.
Well, near the end.
Yeah. Whatever. She showed up.
Who in the Horde would step up to take the council? Lance?
Well, we don't want it to be the undeads ever again.
Fucking weirdos. I wonder if Thrall's son get more... Yeah, Lance pitched that idea so many times.
Bro, yeah, remember...
Thrall has a son I've never interacted with.
They did that short story where they show him go through the trials and he kills that fucking Hydra, and then they never mention
Hey, Sweaty Betty, how we doing?
You're
right.
Where is he? Also, Ridicron is a badass villain.
Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
He is a bad boy.
We actually just ran that dungeon.
The Dawn of the Infinite?
Yeah, that was cool.
Tauren come in? Yeah, they don't like Tauren.
I don't think we were supposed to know what Zal's actual end goal is just yet.
Yeah, I could agree. Arthas comes back to lead the Alliance. Man.
Oh, and the Orc Heritage Run request, you see a bit more of him? Maybe I should go do that.
I don't remember seeing him. I did it recently. No, I didn't. No, I did the Maghar Orc one. Hold up. Dawn of the Infinite was so good.
Great dungeon.
Very cool. Vol'jana, that's his daughter, right?
Yeah. That's Zul'jin's.
Yeah.
It's isn't it? I don't know.
I don't even remember.
Haven't met him yet. I'll see him in a couple of weeks.
Is that the daughter? That'd be cool too. Listen, as long as she's a badass, I got no problem if it's a man or a woman. Just be a badass. And by the way, I feel like what Blizzard's starting to do recently, just this expansion, is you know how sometimes there'll be that really cringy thing of I'm here, and it's because I'm proud to be XYZ, whether it's women or whatever. Fuck that. Let's just be cool just to be cool. Like, just be a badass just because you're a badass. You don't need to state you're a badass because of your whole backstory, XYZ. I'm not trying to get into it so much, but just be a badass. And I don't care if you're a woman, just fucking whoop ass. That's what I want to see. Let's go. Like, let's rock and roll. Be a leader, be tough, and just be cool.
I think her brother ends up being a bad guy.
Who's?
Zul'jin. Zul'jin's son, I think, ends up
don't
being.
say that. They're not a duo? You want Rey from Star Wars?
No, I don't want Rey from Star Wars,
Yeah, I'm
actually,
good on
no.
that. Or any Marvel recent.
No spoilers,
movie.
but I did enjoy the Zulaman quest line. That's actually good news. I'm very excited for that quest line. So
No XYZ plots, just do the shit. I agree.
Yes.
Just be awesome. And
what are you
by the
supposed
way-
to do? Be cool.
By the way, there's so many badass women throughout like fantasy and lore and everything. Like, just be a badass.
Yeah.
Like just be you. Like, I don't know. I've been writing women terribly recently, honestly. I agree. And there's nothing wrong with that shit. Just be cool, man. Just do your thing.
Well, I've always said when it comes
Like
to
Eowyn from Lord of the Rings too.
writing,
Fucking Chad.
like the writing dialogue, Blizzard's not very good at. But what they are good at
Liadrin,
is
true. I'll
Yeah,
give you that.
Liadrin
She's a
is a
badass. She's a badass. She's a badass. Khaleesi, a badass. Badass. Ariel from Game of Thrones. I don't even remember who that is, to be honest. Maiev.
What's Whitemane up to?
Sure.
She should be dead as a doorknob.
She's Gonzo. What do you
Actually,
mean?
isn't she one of the
She's
four
one of the-
horsemen?
Yeah, she's one of your Death
Yeah,
Knight
she's one of the
horsemen.
Death Knight's four horsemen.
Love my unhinged warden. Yeah, she's cool, but she's a little psycho. I don't know. She scares me a little bit. To be honest. You write it because the male characters suffer to uplift the female. Yeah, true. That shit's lame too. Like, why do we do that? Like, you guys ever seen Rings of Power recently? Yeah, they do that a lot in that show.
Oh, Magatha Grimtotem, yeah.
They do that a lot in Rings of Power. Like, just be badass. Just be cool. Arya. Oh, Arya's whatever.
Oh, Lillian Voss is a great character.
Lillian
by the
Voss
way.
is a great character too, yeah. We're going back to Northrend. All the DKs will be hands on deck. Oh, true. I didn't think of that. The Ebon Hold is probably going to get a nice update. Now that I think of it, yeah. I mean, it's been how many years, Lance? Since Wrath. Place still ain't updated. Still the same way, top to bottom.
Yeah.
That shit's going to get updated. That's going to be cool.
Wait, there are Scarlets that went to Northrend.
No, you're a fucking liar.
Yeah, there was a whole story about that, right? Wasn't there
Wait,
a sect
really?
of Scarlets that went to Northrend and they have a base there?
No.
Yeah, it could be. I'm right. I think so. I don't remember where I read that.
No, is that true? The last ride of the Force Horsemen would be sweet. True.
New Hearthglen. Yeah.
Really? That's crazy. The Scarlet Onslaught.
But they're not the ones from Wrath, but there's another ones that went after.
Interesting.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Killed a ton of them back in Wrath.
Yeah, I don't mean the ones from Wrath.
Yeah,
The new ones.
They found them in
Yeah,
one of
in the Explorer books. That's what I freaking remember.
Tyrande Whisperwind when she was full on a Loon Warrior. Yeah, I did like that.
That was cool, by the way.
I did like
when
that.
she went Night Warrior.
Yeah, I like that. She was cool there. She was a bad bitch there. She was a bad bitch.
Sylvanas wanted nothing to do with that one.
Yeah, no, I remember that. I was scared of her. I was like, yo, she's on that. She's on demon time right now.
Sylvanas wanted nothing to do.
Said, where my hubby? Where my dog Narcissus
Yo.
at? You burned down my tree. You about to get it.
In Legion, one of the class halls goes to New Hearthglen.
Oh, really?
Probably the Death Knight.
Nathanos? Oh boy. Please, no more of that guy.
No, didn't he die?
I thought he... Wait, did he?
By the way, wasn't
Wait,
he
did he?
in? Wasn't he in that last quest line we did? Isn't there like an Easter egg of the fact that he's hiding? The priest. All right.
No, Lance, what the fuck?
Yo, that
It's your
priest.
main,
Hold on, the
bruh.
priest order hall was so ass though.
Yeah, but it's your main.
Yeah, it's just not good.
Lance.
You know, I've done that twice.
Lance. Dude. He's
Yeah,
in the mall. Okay.
yeah. There is a an Easter egg of him there.
Interesting.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. By the way, I never for a second liked
Fuck that
Nathanos.
guy.
Not like does am I
I liked
crazy?
it. I liked him in Classic.
I never liked him. I never liked him for a second. I never. Every time I saw him, I'm like, yo, this fucking guy again. Like, bro, who invited this guy, bro? Like, get this dude out of here.
I don't know. As a Shadow Priest, the Priest Artifact questline was crazy, especially the end when you have to defend the keep
Karen
and you need the paladins to come in and save you. It was crazy.
Reno,
What's up, buddy?
Reno, you're alive?
Hablan Español? Unfortunately, no.
Hope y'all doing well. Yo, Reno, how is that? Are you on your 2 weeks on or 2 weeks off?
I think it's 3 and
Is it 3 and 3? I thought it was 2 and 2.
I don't remember.
I don't remember, Reno. You gotta let us know. Hope everything's good. Jose, shout out to you. He was a simp. Yeah, fuck Nathanos, bro. He was a cuck. Yo, that's crazy. 2 weeks on, 2 weeks on. I knew it. Well, you know the paladins are created because priests can't fight. Well,
Yeah, well, Shadow Priest certainly
yeah,
can.
I mean,
So
man, I read those first few books. Man, it was so fun watching the creation of the paladins and like everything happened and the upbringing of the warlock and how shamans became them and it was so fucking peak, bro. So awesome, bro. And I miss Lothar. Man, what a cool fucking hero he was.
what are your thoughts on the new DH spec? Well, I'm going to be maining that spec.
Yeah, that is Lance's
I like
main.
it a lot. I will say it's hot garbage in the pre-patch.
Best DPS right now, your personal opinion? There's a few there. I don't think there's overall just one. Demonology slamming on beta. Arcane Mage is doing really good. They're like disgusting single targets. So in raid and prio damage, they're still disgusting. Believe it or not, Frost Mage is still doing great. I think there was one more. I don't remember. But I know Demo Lock is fucking gross right now. Any thoughts on Devour Demon Hunter? Go, Lance.
Don't level as Devour. That's my thoughts.
Play Havoc.
Just level as Havoc. The spec is not going to really come on like at level 80. You could play it. It's not going to be great, but you could play it. But it doesn't really come online until like level 90. To be honest with you,
Delves are probably going to be tough on Devour, bro.
I was running them. It's fine.
Think so?
You got to run Homegirl as a tank.
Ew.
By the way, if you say, "Oh, that shit's fire."
Wanna read that?
I love the Void Scar Devour build, but honestly, I wish there was like one more button to press in the melee combo. Well, right now that Void Scar it's the only build that actually feels playable right now, and it does fucking. Whew.
Yeah,
Some
right.
nice damage.
You're right, Talus, by the way. They were created to counter the Gul'dan's Death Knights. Yeah, it was the whole upbringing of that story and everything was so fucking peak. And then when Turalian first encountered them with Uther, they were having a battle. I forgot where, but it was near a beach, and they came through the boat, and everyone, like the horde, was just jumping off the boat, and they described the horde coming out as like they were like ants flooding, like as far as your eyes can see. It was just orcs flooding the battlefield, and then a Death Knight walked up to a group of humans, took out his hand, put his hand, went like this, boom, and then like a whole like platoon of like 15, 20 humans just had like sores and disease and locusts come out of them, and like their skin, it was fucking insane. And then one of the paladins stepped up in front with this hammer, like lit up his hammer with light, and then like just started going at it. It was so epic. It was peak, just peak. It was so fucking cool, man.
We do
Awesome.
need an anime of WoW, by the way.
Dude, an anime of WoW would go so hard. Like, I don't know, bro. Don't leave it to Netflix. I don't mind leveling it, to be honest. What else are we going to do? Farm rares in Twilight Highlands? I'm getting a refresher in Northern while we do it. True. As a Demon Hunter main Devourer, you want to read this?
As a Demon Hunter, it feels like it's a little too simple at the moment. Kind of killed the hype. It relies a little too much on the 90 talents.
Yeah.
No, they designed the
100%.
class around being level 90,
With
which
your Apex sounds.
is like fucking crazy, bro. Like, are you serious?
Hmm.
But yeah, no, the class doesn't really function until you have your Apex talents.
Yeah.
Like you need the auto crit on Collapsing Star because they balance Collapsing Star around
Literally
that shit critting every time.
Yeah.
And then if you don't have the Collapsing Star as soon as you enter meta, it's like Okay, yeah, that's
Oh.
kind of crazy. It's almost like, I'm not saying it's impossible to get collapsing stars off right now, but like the collapsing star gives a lot of souls.
Housing Cinematic tricked me. I thought it was Classic Plus. Listen, bro. One thing I will say about Classic and the Classic player base and Classic Plus. One thing I've learned about Classic players is they will never, ever be pleased. It does not matter. And this is the truth. This isn't an opinion. They will never be pleased. They get hardcore servers official. They're still mad 2 months later. They get TBC Classic re-release. They're upset. They get Anniversary Realms. They're upset. They get Season of Discovery. They're upset. They will be upset 24/7. It does not matter until they get their Classic Plus. Now, that's not going to make them happy. I think it's actually going to make everything implode even more. So, you want me to be completely real? We all know Classic Plus is being announced at BlizzCon. It is so fucking stupid and brain dead to believe otherwise that it's not getting announced and it's going to be released earlier. Very, very stupid. And I guarantee you, when it is announced and revealed, they're going to find things to complain about, and the majority of them will be upset. Mark the fucking calendar, mark the date. I'll probably make a video right before BlizzCon being like, I guarantee Classic players are still mad. Like, because you can't, like, it is a fact. It's literally a meme in the community. You cannot, like, make a Classic player happy. It's impossible. Does not exist. They just want to, they're playing TBC pre-patch right now, and then they're moping and getting upset. Like,
their job, and by the way,
Whoa.
Osiris, you're 100% right. Too many people want too many different things from Classic. Their job has to be, okay, how do we piss the least amount of people off with the game?
What
we
is
make?
Classic Plus? No one fucking knows. And it's a ship set to fail and crash into rocks, and everyone's going to be upset in the Classic community.
And
no
then
matter
they'll want a
what.
fresh vanilla, regular,
And
no
then-
changes.
No, yeah, and then they're going to want the original Alpha World of Warcraft, because that was the true vanilla. Yeah.
Alpha 03?
Yo, it don't matter who you are. If you play anything other than Classic, you're a loser, according to them. I was in someone's stream the other day. He was ragging on retail so hard about shit that didn't even make sense. He was getting mad about someone fishing. I'm like, what? Getting mad at fishing? Why are you getting upset right now, bro? What class spec do you guys think is the most underrated? Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. That's so hard.
Underrated?
Underrated? In terms of what, raw power or fun? Nice. There goes my memory. Are we live?
Let's check. Yeah, we are still live.
Last spec, do you think? I think overall being underrated, any. Okay, in terms of being a fun spec, I think Balanced Druid is a lot of fun this expansion. It's the most underrated for me. I cannot believe how much I had fun. Mistweaver was a lot of fun too. It really surprised me. In terms of power, yo, Outlaw is pretty good in terms of numbers. And so is Subtlety Rogue, even though it's fucking boring. But Shadow Priest is underrated, honestly. Oh, and there goes my Streamlabs. My Streamlabs is literally breaking.
Oh man.
Holy shit, what is going on?
Shadow Priest is a tough one.
Yo,
as someone
hello?
who's played that spec for many, many years, it's tough, man.
Yo, Xfinity, bro. Started playing Windwalker and Legion Remix, and it's a strong chance I main ult at midnight. You know what's sad is that Windwalker's rotation and gameplay is a lot of fun. Problem is the damage numbers are piss, ass, swamp, penis tier. So bad. Blue Ghost, yeah, I don't even know what that was. Shadow Priest underrated. No coverage, yeah. Shadow Priest, the rise of WoW, always getting reworked. True. I love Windwalker. Good luck raid leading with it. Ooh.
Shadow is fun as hell. That's why I played it for many years. I just
You mained it for what, 7, 8, 9, 10 years?
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
gonna tell you how long.
no,
I'm
it's
playing
been
Classic
my
right now,
character.
though I also play retail. I will say what I like the most in Classic is the sense of community and running into players you've dungeoned with before in the world again. Yeah, Classic is the best in the world at stuff like that. And making you feel like you need people. It's the best in the world. And retail, I wish it did it better in a way, but also I wish it didn't, because I like being able to casually log in, play for an hour, get what I want done through my delves or solo content, and fuck off. I don't have time form a group for 45 minutes and then run to a dungeon for 15 minutes and then clear that said dungeon for an hour. I don't have time. So as someone with not a lot of time on their hands, that's why retail fits me just perfectly, because I'm working 24/7, 7 days a week. I don't have time. I'm exhausted. I never play the video game. It's really sad. So as literally a World of Warcraft content creator, I never play the video game. It's crazy. Problem is Blizzard didn't take anything away from players in retail. Players just changed. I mean, you're right. And I was talking to Lance about that the other day. Like, it's just the mindset is just changed of players developing into, heading into 2026. Like, if you want to go be stuck in 2004 and you could spend 3 hours leveling one level, I mean, bro, you could go do that. That's fine. But like, getting mad at me because I prefer the way I want to play is crazy. That's like me getting mad at you because you like Classic. I will never do that. I love World of Warcraft Classic. I wish I can play it and stream it all day and make a bunch of money and no life we did back in COVID. Right or wrong, Lance?
100%.
But guess what? The game's changed. The life has changed. I got max if I'm fucking lucky and I don't even have a kid. I don't even know how Lance does it. I have an hour a day max if I'm lucky with how much I work. I'm running 3 channels. I'm doing YouTube shorts and short form content. I have to go bigger and better in quality and animations and graphics than everybody else on WoW to somewhat stand out because I'm a young goofball and people look down at me just because I'm young. Got to figure out a show to grow and stream and do. Like, my brain is fried. I'm cooked. I don't have time to play. Like, it's so crazy.
King Kujin, what he means is, it's not that he doesn't ever, like, playing the game to learn about it. He's not really, you don't count that as playing, right? Like, being on beta testing shit.
No, that's not playing. That's work. I'm telling you right now, believe it or not, playing classes you don't have any interest in, running Mythic Plus, which you hate Mythic Plus, I'm telling you it's work. That shit is torture. But in terms of like, yo, I'm gonna log in with Lance or a guildmate and just chill, that shit don't happen. That don't happen anymore. So it's one of the perks and curses of being a content creator. By the way, thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate the love. Man, this was a fun stream. And I'm going to be honest, I can continue just casually talking for hours. For hours, I can keep talking. But I got to let Lance go, man. His wife is going to kill me. I got to let him go.
Oh,
He's got a kid at home. I've dragged this on long enough. I have so much fun talking
that baby,
to my
his
brother.
ass better be asleep, that baby.
I have so much fun talking to my brother about World of Warcraft. I love you guys so much. Really, it's an absolute pleasure to make content for you guys. So yeah, we have a lot coming. This Wednesday, we're gonna have a pretty big show. Maybe we'll bring on a classic creator and talk about what they were expecting from the announcements and stuff. Really, guys, you guys genuinely have no idea how much I love you guys in the community and how much it means to have a platform to just shoot the shit and talk WoW. Like, it really is such a pleasure. I love it so much. It makes me so happy. And I'm so excited to go into Midnight with such an awesome community. If you guys are interested in joining the community, hop in our Discord. I'll send a link right now. We'll see if we can get you into the guild. Do your best, guys, if you can.
Follow the directions in there because they are up.
Yes.
Also, if you're already in the guild, make sure you're logging in because they're going to do a purge.
We're going to do another purge, and then we're going to invite people heavy that last week right before Midnight launches. So be ready for that. The spots will open up. Just stay dedicated, stay passionate. Let's try to get you in. And if anything, worst case scenario, we'll get you in the second guild, and we'll go from there. I love you guys so much. We will be having giveaways. And so that means it's definitely time to go. I love you guys. God bless. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.